such an exciting time to come. I think you've got to go back to the late 90s.
Oh, right. Here we are. Your Neymar, Sonny, innit? Your Neymar, Sonny, innit? Right, lads, we've got the retro Bolton shirt on today. How are we all? Welcome back to the stream. Oh, man, I'm excited for the game. I really am. Right, we've already got nearly 1,000 of you in here. People are ready for the stream. We need 1k likes for Thogdad as always. Wow, Manchester City versus West Ham. What a surprise when we saw these lineups. No Raheem Sterling. No Cancelo. There is no Bernardo Silva. Who else isn't playing? There's a bunch of Man City players. It really is Pep Roulette season. No Foden as well. Who else, Dad? No Gabriel Jesus. Honestly, it's Pep Roulette. Aguero's back in the team. Ferran Torres is starting. Who'd have guessed it? Who'd have thought? Not me. My God. I'm excited though. Right. We got 700 of you in the stream. It's brilliant to be here. I'm excited for the game today. A bunch of new players. Two of the top performing teams in the league coming up against each other. When that happens, you know you're in for a good game. Oliver Stevens, thank you for the first donation of the day, £5. You should do a Soccer Saturday, stream every Saturday. We stream every Saturday anyway, mate. It's always exciting and we really do enjoy it. But guys, listen, we need 1k likes for Thogdad. We want to smash that, so let's get it done. Rip to fantasy users. That is spot on, mate. So many people have been let down today. It's unbelievable. I've got a mate who's got Foden, a mate who's got Bernardo Silva, and I've got Sterling, and we've all missed out on players. It's terrible. You know, you can try and be a differential with Man City and still not getting the starting 11. It's guesswork with Pep. It's the one team in the world that you just can't guess the lineup week in, week out. Pep will always make a difference. And to be honest, you know, the thing is with me, right? When I always say, like, on Twitter, I found out that Sterling wasn't playing. I told you lot on Twitter. When I found out, I mentioned it and I said it. And people were like, no, that's not true. It's not true. People were surprised. People didn't believe me. But I put it out there and I was right. So, guys, make sure you follow my Twitter if you want early updates about lineups and stuff like that. I've got Stones and Gundogan and Jesus. Stones is playing. Gundogan is playing. And Jesus is not playing. So, it's not the end of the world. How are we all doing? Get your score predictions in the comments below. We got over 1,000 of you in here. I'm excited for the stream today. Get your score predictions in. Let us know what team your club is playing. If you're not a Man City fan, if you don't support West Ham or City, let us know how you're doing. For example, I support Bolton Wanderers. We're playing Barrow today in League 2. We're 4 wins in a row. We've won now. We've drawn 1. That's our form in the last 5 games. We've won 6 games out of the last 7. Some ridiculous form in the league. We are looking good. And I reckon Bolton will win. We've got Chelsea fans in here. We've got City fans. West Ham 2-0. City 3-1. City 2-1. City 2-0. I think there'll be goals in this game because West Ham are not going to go down without a fight. They've got Souček, Antonio, Lingard. They've got players in there who can score, who can try and, cause an upset. But when you go to Man City, you look, they've had 26 clean sheets already in this season, right? Not calendar. This season already. Top of the league, they're going to get Golden Glove. They're going to win it all, mate. City could do the quadruple, and it's unbelievable how good they look. I can't see West Ham stopping them. If anybody could stop them right now, it's West Ham because they are second in the form table. But will it really happen? Think about it. It won't. Jack Dunwell, thank you for the £2. Man City 4-0 or West Ham 1-0. Fair play, mate. I mean, for the giveaway, you have to predict one of those, but say in the comments which one you want to put forward for the giveaway. But we'll announce the giveaway at kickoff, so just hold down your predictions for that. City buy success and don't work for it. Well, you spelt buy wrong, that's for sure. Afternoon Thogden, hello, mate. It doesn't feel like the afternoon, it feels like the morning. The sun is beaming in London. The weather is beautiful. It's sunny outside. It feels like 15 degrees because of the sun. Honestly, man, it's never been a better time to be living in England right now. It's absolutely gorgeous. Obviously, I'd rather be in Australia or somewhere like that where it's genuinely hot. But I tell you what, I don't know where you are, but it is lovely outside. And I love a bit of early kickoff on a Saturday. Half of you probably hungover from a few beers last night or whatever, but it doesn't matter. We've got an exciting game of football, and I'm looking forward to it. Mac Davis, thanks for £2. Do you follow Poseidon? No, I don't. Not on TikTok. Sorry, mate. Where's Thogdad? He basically said he'll come in at 1k likes. So let's get 1k likes, boys. Let's absolutely smash it. And I'm looking forward to it. Get your score predictions in. Let us know what you reckon is going to happen. And we'll go from there. Wait, who's this guy?
Bloody hell, what time do you call this there?
Well, I'm starting the stream.
Wow. This is like, it feels like 1 a.m. or something. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Just making the brews for Thogden.
Good man.
Nice cup of Joe in the morning. You can't beat it. Oh, it's the French stuff. Any French in there, you make a nice brew.
A coffee is French, or what?
Well, this one is French, yeah.
Okay. What makes this coffee French, Dad?
It comes from France.
Right. The actual coffee beans are from France.
Yeah, it's called French roast or something.
I thought you were just saying that coffee's French in general.
No,
and I was like, what's French about it?
There isn't a punchline. In fact, the coffee beans certainly aren't from France. They'd be from Costa Rica or
Colombia or something.
Colombia.
Kaylin Hollingsworth, thanks for the £2. Appreciate that, mate. We've had a donation from Joshua Vlogs.
Hey.
Thank you for the £2. Hi, Thogden. Love the videos, mate. Appreciate you, Josh.
Ah, brilliant.
Kaylin Murphy, €2.29. Hot day out, match day, if only pubs were open. Kaylin, could you imagine if the pubs were open? It would be insane. Thank you for the donation. Hungover Thogden? I've got a bit of a headache. I'm all right, but I'm doing all right.
Did you have a cheeky few beers last night?
I had a cheeky few beers. Freddie Savage, thanks for the £2. Can we see a 1,000 bullet header? I reckon that's spelling autocorrect, and you meant Thogdad. So can we see a Thogdad bullet header, Dad?
Yeah,
if he meant that.
I get called Thog1000, and I realise it's the spell check.
Yeah. It's definitely the spell check. So give him a Thogdad bullet header.
Bullet header.
Bang, there we go.
Some of
He's
that.
paid good money for that, I tell you.
What I need, Theo, is Harry Kane to bullet header it in game week 26. I'll tell you that, lad.
Yeah, I've got him captain. You've got him triple captain?
No, captain.
All right, Adam Alsop, thanks for £2. Sorry, lads, but the mighty Barrow winning today. Mate, not a chance. Honestly, I've never been so confident for Bolton to win a football game. I know you beat Oldham away, and Scott Quigley scored a lovely goal. Big up Scott Quigley. Absolute beast at the running onto balls there. But he's my only worry. If we could clutch up and defend, tight and make sure Scott Quigley doesn't break through, I think we'll beat Barrow. Maybe 2-1, 3-0, 3-1, something like that.
It's hard to predict Bolton Wanderers, but you know what?
We'll win.
At the moment, we are on a bit of a run of form.
We're in the best form in the league.
Absolutely.
We're like City. We're like the League 2 Manchester City right now.
Hey, don't go that
Marcus
far.
Maddison, Dapo, all of the lads. Okay, let's put it this way. If City lose today, then maybe I'll say Bolton can lose. We're literally... as a Bolton fan, I've never been this confident watching us.
Really?
Like, going into games.
Yeah.
I've never been this confident. Dele Alli's goal or Giroud's goal. For me, I'd go Giroud's goal because it was Atletico and the meaning of it to win the game. It was a 1-0 decided by that goal. So Giroud.
Yes, no, I agree. You've got to look at the context. Playing Wolfsburg, and no disrespect to the Austrians, is very different to the context of the Giroud goal.
Exactly. Joshua Vlogs, thanks for the other £1. And Kaylin, again, for the £3 donation. Listen, tell us your moves you've done on fantasy. We've got a lot to get through on fantasy. I'm going to show you my team. Wow. I'm going to kick things off straight away by showing you a little bit of... I think all the interest today is all about Fantasy Premier League. I've never seen so much talk about what people are going to do with their teams.
I know.
It's insane.
Yes.
And I'm going to kick things off by showing you the disaster class. That is my team. Have a look at this, Dad.
Right.
Cancelo, benched.
Yeah.
Sterling, benched. Stone starts, but there's another double game week, so them two are guaranteed to start next week.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Stones might play both games. He might play one. I don't know. I've got Dallas, Villa at home. Makes sense. It's Dallas.
Yeah.
Pickford, Everton defender. Burnley defender. Man United, Son and Kane, Barnes and Calvert-Lewin. Do you think that's a good team?
Well, we had big debates about this, didn't we? I mean,
we had mass debates.
Moving swiftly on. I had Son and Kane in my draft. I played my wild card because I wanted to make 7 or 8 changes. I had Son and Kane, and at the last minute, someone pointed out that Bruno is up against Crystal Palace and that Salah is up against... Who have Liverpool got? Sheffield United. And Sheffield United got loads of injuries, so I just had to bring back Salah. So
why has Keegan Davis got a blue star by him? I don't even know that.
I do not know, Theo.
But look at this. Smith Rowe as well, Leicester away. I was thinking about maybe sneaking him in, but I just thought with the team that I've got, do you think that was the right decision to not play an Arsenal guy?
Davis must have been in Team of the Week last week. Look, I look at your team.
He never played. This guy doesn't even play. Look.
That's bizarre.
Look at the Kings of the Week right now. You know what I mean?
Well, that makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense. It's glitched out because there's no one who's got points.
But back to City. Anyone thinking about City, it's the eternal dilemma. And my friend Anthony made a good point. If you want someone who will play for City, Ederson. That's it. Ederson. Possibly Diaz.
Yeah.
Gundogan plays a lot.
Well,
and
even
Kevin De Bruyne, when he's fit, plays a lot.
Yeah, he does. Ederson can get injured. De Bruyne gets injured.
Yeah, well, that's it. But that's the same with any team.
Yeah, that's true.
Ederson doesn't get rotated. Diaz rarely gets rested.
De Bruyne sometimes get rotated, to be fair, in some games. but very rarely compared to Sterling and Cancelo, for example.
But it's called Pep Roulette. You're guessing.
It is Pep Roulette, and I've got 1 out of 3. At least it isn't 0 out of 3. That's the key. I've had a 0 out of 3 week once, and it wasn't a killer because he had a double game week.
Yeah.
But it's worse when they're on single game weeks and they don't play.
Thoggy,
but we've got a double game week, so we've got to consider that. This is your team, Thogdad. You've got 2 out of 3.
Right, and anyone who plays the game knows that game week 29, this is game week 26. Game week 29 is in 3 weeks. And there's only 8 teams playing. So what I've done is I've had to balance having 7 players who will play in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
And over the next 3 weeks, I'm going to bring in 3 or 4 players from those teams. That includes Tottenham. So I was very tempted by Son, but then I just couldn't get rid of Salah.
Yeah.
Sheffield United away. Sheffield United have got loads of injuries. They're not going anywhere. They're rock bottom. They're going down. I think Salah might have a masterclass. Remember, Liverpool have got to get back into that top 4.
Yeah, well, guess what, Dad? I took Salah out, I brought in Son.
And that's what I did at
first.
It's
a gamble.
It's a gamble.
Yeah. And not many people have Son and Kane this week.
Yeah.
And I took a point hit to do it. I had Salah in before. I just got a feeling. Burnley at home, the last time that happened, it was a 5-0 to Spurs. Son literally won the Puskas award from that game.
Yeah.
If they can open the scoring and get going, it could be goals galore.
That's key.
But it's whether they will. They will. They need to turn around form. The way I look at it, it's like Dortmund coming into that big game versus Sevilla.
Yeah.
They had bad form in the league, but when you've got players like Haaland and Sancho, they just turn up. That's the same with Spurs.
Yeah.
When you've got players like Son and Kane, they'll just turn up. These guys won't go missing week after week. They're not actually going to come out this game week with Burnley at home and Fulham away without getting points. They're too good for that. I know it's possible.
I'm not sure.
For me, Dad, they're too good for that.
Right.
The odds were in favour of Sevilla to beat Dortmund in the Europe. And the reason I lost a lot of money backing Sevilla. You know why?
Yeah.
Because Haaland and Sancho turned up.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see the exact same thing in that Burnley home game with Son and Kane. I think they're both going to go run the show. And in fact, Dad, I think they're both going to get loads of points and have confidence going into Fulham away. I was like, I have to take a point hit this week to have them both. I know loads of people have Kane triple captain this week, double captain, whatever.
Yeah.
I think if I had my triple captainship available, I think this is the week to use it.
Well, someone in my league has got Son triple captain, and I just wrote back to him saying, very brave.
Brave,
now, of the
clever.
2, Kane, obviously, Harry Kane is Harry Kane. He's one of the best players in the world, and he takes penalties. Heung-Min Son, look at his recent record. 3 weeks ago, I think he got 10 or 12 points. Apart from that, look at the points he's got.
Nothing.
2-2-10, 2-2-2, 5-2. He just isn't performing. So to assume that suddenly he's going to get 12 points and 15 points.
Well, they did go on a harder run of games. Now it's Burnley at home and Fulham away. And what Jose loves to do, Dad, is beat the teams where he's in favour of winning. Ooh. He loves to win the games he needs to win. Jose will find a way of keeping his job, and he needs to win those games. You were on the phone to a Spurs manager who said, a friend, who thought the manager's going to be sacked after these 2 game weeks because he's going to lose. That is just a fan's perspective. That's no brains behind that. The logic behind this is Son and Kane save Jose's job as they both go have a masterclass against Burnley and Fulham this weekend, and they pick up 6 points.
It's not as simple as that.
It's going to happen.
I was talking to a fan who is a season ticket holder and has been for 50 years.
Yeah.
Does Son and Kane want Jose to stay in the job? Nobody knows that. That is guesswork. But Burnley and Fulham are 2 tough cookies. I think Fulham have got 3 clean sheets in the last 4 games. Something like that.
Take a look at this. Harry Kane triple captain by Seb, your opponent, Dad. You're battling it out with him. That's what he's gone with.
Yeah.
That's what he's gone with.
He's kept Salah, he's kept Fernandes, he's got Gundogan. Interesting, he's got Rafinha 1 game, Bamford 1 game.
Yeah, it's interesting,
Yeah, so okay.
It's a different kind of team. He's got an Everton defender, a Burnley defender, and 2 City. He's got Cancelo,
which Pope in goal.
He's got Stones and Gundogan. You both got them.
So he's triple captain Kane, but he's put Pope in goal against Tottenham and Leicester. I suppose lots of shots at him.
Yeah, shots saved, penalties, whatever. But that would be against Kane. So I don't know what he'd want in that situation.
No.
But it's, no one's got unlimited changes. Willany, more my competition, I would say, in the league at the moment. He's got Josh Madger. That's a controversial decision.
I understand that.
I wouldn't have done it this week because of Tottenham at home.
Yeah.
But Crystal Palace away, I think he could sneak a goal.
Yeah, and also he can play in game week 29. That's not stupid, and it's a differential if you want to try and gain points.
Yeah. Or Lookman. Well, he is trying to gain points on me, so let's hope Madger does nothing.
Ollie Watkins, most people have brought him in. Missing Harry Kane is, he's got Son instead of Kane. He's got Salah, Fernandes, Gundogan, Barnes. A lot of people's midfields are very, very similar.
Yeah, everyone's got Barnes now. A lot of people have Gundogan, Son, and he's got no Kane. He's got no Kane, and that's a big miss for him. So we'll see how Willen he does. That's my competition right now in the league.
Yeah.
I took a little bit of a point advantage from last week. He was above me the week before. So, yeah, I've had to differential. Well, there's loads of big differentials. There's loads of points to be gained or to be lost this week.
There are, yeah.
Because I've taken a risk. I've taken out the most captained and used player in the game, which is Mohamed Salah.
I know.
And to take him out is a massive risk. And I just think it's because of Jordan Henderson's situation 12 weeks out.
Yeah.
We all know, the squad are a little bit more down and the results aren't great recently. I think it's time to rest Salah a bit and not rest him as in Klopp will take him out of the team. I don't think that will happen.
No.
I think that he will just be... I think I'm taking him out my team for a few weeks and let them... If they start to get form again and he does really well, of course I'll bring him in.
Yeah.
I'm not going to... It might be a big mistake, but it also might be a big gainer.
I mean, I brought him out temporarily. And then, like I said, I looked at the two fixtures. The first one, Sheffield United away, loads of injuries. Really, really weak team. And secondly, Chelsea. And we know how much Salah likes playing Chelsea. He used to play for Chelsea.
Yeah.
So,
but it's Chelsea.
You know that there's going to be one penalty in those two games.
Yeah, but it's Chelsea, Dad. They're going to want to perform. And
that's why...
You think Chelsea can beat Liverpool? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because you come into that game thinking Chelsea are on form, Liverpool are off it. This is Tuchel's time to shine in front of Klopp.
Yeah.
German manager beef. They'll take that game super seriously.
But what I'm saying, you look at this week. So Salah's got 2 games. It's almost never that Salah has 2 bad games in a row. Almost never. Even if Liverpool lose 3-1, he gets the goal.
That's true. That is true. I see that.
And he takes the penalties.
James Alcott, how's his team looking?
And he's got
triple captain Calvert-Lewin. A few people have done that as a differential.
Yeah. Okay, Southampton, West Brom, tempting.
Yeah.
But Everton can really mess up, can't they, against the easy teams?
Yeah. Then we got Reeve, who triple captained Fernandes. Wow, everyone's using triple captain this week.
I'm not.
People have really kept their chips.
Yeah.
Have you still got yours?
I've got my triple.
Okay.
I use my wild card.
Yeah, fine.
My triple.
Then we got Chris MD, who has captain Kane, like me.
Yeah.
And he's got Grealish still in his team. I think that's a very silly decision.
Well, he might be back for the second game, but that is brave.
That is brave, yeah.
Yeah.
But if he is back for the second game, then he might get him some points, and it's a differential now because everyone's sold him.
Yes.
Everyone's brought in Harvey Barnes this week, and it's, in my opinion, I think a bad decision because Leicester looked crap against Slavia Prague.
Right.
And to me, if Maddison's out, Leicester don't look good. Unless he's back for that second game, it's not worth it.
Right. Interesting.
Anyway, listen.
Shout.
Let's go over to SofaScore. Let's see what the lineups are in this Man City West Ham game starting in 11 minutes. The last time this team played, it ended 1-1. West Ham 1, Man City 1. Antonio scored, and Aguero started interestingly for Man City last time. He's playing again in this game. The goal scorer is Foden off the bench. We could potentially see that again, couldn't we, Dad?
We could. I mean, Phil Foden, I talk about him every week. Superb player.
You don't have him in your fantasy, though?
I don't because
of the rotation. But if he played every week, you would have him. I get the feeling. Especially for the price.
Week 1 to week 38.
Yeah. This is how they ended up. No, this is... Oh, right. This was the fixture from earlier on in the season.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. So Aguero actually... This is one of the only starts Aguero got the season was when they last played them.
Yeah. He's only played 5 times this season. Yeah.
And
hasn't scored and he hasn't got any assists.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Maybe to start off today with open the scoring. We've got Bayern Munich playing Cologne in about 2 hours. But listen, let's go through the lineups. We've got about 10 minutes. Let's get straight into it. The odds are well in favour of City, unsurprisingly. I've got no bets on today.
Right. Oh yeah, I haven't. No, I'm going to save them.
Yeah, we'll save them for Sunday. Because the odds aren't very good. It's the only game on.
Yeah.
I might do some 3 p.m s. Actually, we can't because we won't be streaming it. But we still should be interesting. Right, let's talk about City West Ham and let's get straight into it with the goalkeeper for West Ham. It's not Fabianski today. Yeah. They've gone for their backup, Darren Randolph.
They've gone for the Irish international. He's played 50 caps. Well, he's got 50 caps for Ireland. He's only played once this season, Theo, and he got a clean sheet. Came from Middlesbrough for £4 million. He was with Charlton Youth. He's got a big test today.
Yeah, definitely. I remember him in the Euros representing Ireland. He pulled off some really good reflex saves.
Yes.
I do know when he turns up for West Ham, he can be a really good shot stopper.
Yeah.
But I also know he may have a mistake in him. And when you're not used to the goalkeeper in your back line and you're playing against the best team in the world right now, it's not what you want in your sandwiches.
No, it isn't. Tough.
Little differentials like that can be the difference in the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the West Ham back 3 today. Starting off with Issa Diop, who's come in. And he's actually looked really good. Great backup.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a young guy, isn't he, Theo? He's had a couple of good games, Sheffield United and Tottenham recently. He came away from that with a lot of credit. He's a France former youth international, played 6 times this season. He's even banged a goal, Theo.
Yeah, I remember there was a time, and West Ham fans in the comments will remember this, when Bruyne and Diop were the two centre-backs, and when they both just signed, and it looked the most dodgy centre-back partnership in the world. But how them two have also gelled and improved, and how Diop looks like so much more of a complete and understanding his decision-making is better from when he first signed.
Yeah.
It's a real improvement. And the last 2 games against Sheffield United and Spurs really showed that. So I'm happy to see him do well in a West Ham shirt. The other centre-backs today, another man who's come in for, as we've spoken about, Bruyne and who's the other one that's out, the centre-back for West Ham? Ogbonna, that's the name. That's Craig Dawson who's come in, and again, he's put in a really good shift.
Theo, he has. This is a lad who was born in Rochdale. He's 30 years old, but you know what? He's still performing. He played 10 times this season, I believe. Got 2 goals, interestingly. And his performances have been good, haven't they?
Yeah, they have been good.
Yeah,
he's an aerial threat. You see when West Ham take set pieces, they aim it at Craig Dawson.
Yes.
One thing I learnt about him when he played for Bolton, when he played for West Brom after West Ham, he loves to score headers, and he's a really good centre-back. He's got the mind for a top athlete footballer because he knows exactly what the opponent is going to try, what they're going to do. He reads the game so well, and it makes up for his lack of pure athleticism.
Yeah.
And I think Craig Dawson is a really good Premier League centre-back, one of the best backups to have. He walks into a lot of squads. He reminds me a bit like a Johnny Evans. He just understands the game really well.
Yeah, and he's on loan from Watford, so I assume he'll be back in the Premier League next year.
He will. Well, Watford are also playing an early kickoff, and that will be on the screen when we get back. But Aaron Cresswell is playing in a back 3, similar to what West Ham did earlier on in the season. I guess they're going a little bit more defensive today just to make sure that they don't, concede too many to Man City. But Cresswell has had a really good season. One of the best in the Premier League in terms of left-backs. Even in this left centre-back position, he does maraud up the pitch if there's space.
He does.
And he loves to get involved. A little bit to Souček, leaves his role a little bit to add support to the team, but it works.
It does, and this lad is in a lot of fantasy Premier League teams, isn't he, Theo? He's got 6 assists this season. He's been an ever-present. He's a lad who played for England once. He's a smaller lad, but very nippy. Looks to get up that left wing, like Theo says.
He does.
And he's put in some really good shifts recently.
No, for sure.
Really, really good.
6 assists in 25 games. You can see the pyramid, kind of the way he goes up the pitch. He kind of goes a little bit further down the width to basically have more space to put crosses in. It makes sense. It doesn't take a genius to work that one out. But that's the back 3 today. With the wing backs being Vladimir Kufal on the right side. Another player who's been very solid. So is his Czech mate, but we'll get on to him later. Yeah. What do you think about Kufal, Dad?
One of the Slavia Prague boys, and didn't they have a good week in Europe there?
Yeah.
Do they play Rangers next, I think? Prague. Yeah, I think they do.
Really?
Slavia Prague.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, Slavia Prague play Rangers in the next round of the Europa League. We should do a live stream for that.
Yes.
There's been loads of interest.
Absolutely, 100%.
I had a tweet that's got 12,000 likes about Slavia Prague.
Yes.
About Slavia Prague Rangers game.
Let us do that.
And it's all about the Rangers players turning up at the Glasgow airport. If you want to go see that tweet, you know where to find it. But
seen it. Yeah,
it's good, isn't it?
Now, Soufal, he's in my fantasy team, Theo, but there's no way that he's playing today. But he's had a really good season. I like that lad.
Yeah,
really tough lad.
And the left wing back today is Ben Johnson, a man who's only started 2 games this season, but David Moyes is giving him his 3rd.
Which is brilliant to see, Theo. He's 21 years old, isn't he? He's an English lad, which is always good to see. He's had 7 appearances, 1 goal. We've not seen much of him, but I remember in the Brighton game, he put in a really good shift.
I can see a player in that guy, and I'll be watching him closely today. The midfield 2, Declan Rice, starts again. I mean, what do we have to say about this guy? There's not much. He's just a quality midfielder. Every game he proves, his understanding of the game, the way he reads, intercepts, tackles, holds his ground. He's a really impressive player, and I'm excited for England in the summer, knowing we've got a proper DM there.
Absolutely, Theo. And so often he's in the right place, which is the key to his game. It's why he's worth 50 million. According to Transfer Market, and why lots of big clubs are talking about buying him. He's already played 10 times for England, and he just plays every game.
Yeah.
Quite right.
And the man next to him, he's not afraid of anything. It's the checkmate, Thomas Souček.
Yeah, he keeps going. 8 goals, so he's getting a goal every 3 games. Fantasy Premier players, managers love him, don't they, Theo?
They do.
He's another Czech international, big friends with Vladimir Soufal. What a season he's had.
He cut his head open. He ran down to get it stitched up. He was laughing to the ref about it and ran back on the pitch.
He's hard as nails.
He is hard as nails, and I'm all here for it. The front three for West Ham, starting with Jesse Lingard, on loan from Man United, playing against their rivals. Can he score today, Dad?
Well, you know what? We called this, didn't we? When he was sitting on the bench, not even on the bench at Man United, we were saying, you've got to go somewhere in January. That's what he did. 3 goals, 1 assist in 4 games. Brilliant. I'm so delighted for the lad.
He's putting in some really good stats, and it's a player that we've been waiting to see. Someone like Jesse Lingard. Did he still have that ability?
Yeah. David
David Moyes is bringing the best of it, and it's great to see. Now, next to him, he loves a little dance. When they all scored, he was on the guitar. That's Pablo Fornals.
Brilliant. Yeah, he's got a couple of goals this season and 3 assists, hasn't he? He usually plays. Now, he's played twice for Spain. He came from Villarreal for 25 million quid. And he's just had his birthday, Theo, like 5 days ago.
I'm sure they partied for that one.
Happy birthday to Pablo Fornals. I bet he was playing the guitar.
Yeah. Having a few drinks. I wouldn't put it past the team because they seem in such happy morale right now. And finally, Mikel Antonio, the striker.
Yeah.
He's back in the team. It's again a little bit like a Pep roulette trying to work out whether this guy actually starts or not with Moyes.
Well, yeah, and it's partly to do with injuries. He is a bit injury prone, but you know what? He's such a good player, this lad. He really, really is. 6 goals, 3 assists.
And he scored last time in this fixture.
Yeah.
It could easily happen again.
Yes.
Now, let's start with City and get through it. The goalkeeper, unchanged.
Well, all we can say, 15 clean sheets. He's going to win the Golden Gloves, so respect.
24 in all competitions this season as well. Zinchenko is the left back.
Zinchenko, you know what? He's playing really, really well.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, to some people, he's thought of more of as a bench player, but he's played 11 times this season, of which he started 8, and always putting in a really good shift. You spot him because he looks a bit like Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
And he doesn't...
Sometimes he even plays like him.
Yeah. And he's not making many mistakes, which is good, which is what you want from your defense.
No, he's someone who's just simply
Solid.
learnt from what Pep wants from him.
Yeah.
He's a guy that listens, and I respect that. Ruben Diaz is the centre-back. He's someone you can put money on starting.
I know, and he's in my fantasy team for that reason. He's not going to get you an assist or a goal. I know, I wish he would have, obviously. But he's so damn good.
He's one of the best. I think he's one of the best centre-backs in the world right now.
He's a superb tackler. He's good in the air.
Yeah.
His positioning's great. What a player.
Whoever scouted that guy deserves a pay bonus.
Yeah.
John Stones, next to him. He's even made him look good. No, I'm very happy to see Stones getting back to his best.
Absolutely. Look at his SofaScore rankings. Consistently above 7.
Yeah.
He's been a different player this season.
Every time he plays, he will give it his all for Pep.
Yeah.
Kyle Walker, he's played a little bit less this season, 15 starts, a potential 24. But I'll tell you what, when he does play, or a 26, whatever, when he does play, he proves us as to why he should start at right back this summer for England, because he's just so solid in every compartment.
Absolutely, Theo. He's great in all departments.
Yeah.
He's got 50 caps for England, and hopefully it'll be 51 soon.
Yeah.
I think every single Man City defender is having an amazing season.
Yeah.
I think they've all lifted each other's games.
They have. The Ruben Diaz effect. And guess who's back in that midfield, Thogdad?
Shady's back, yes.
Kevin De Bruyne. We're not talking about Zinchenko. We're talking about the real Belgian maestro midfielder. He's got it all, and he could do it again today.
Well, he is an amazing player. Obviously, he was injured, and can he snap back into that form he had pre-injury? 3 goals, 10 assists from 19 games. So think about that. 19 games is half a season. 10 assists.
Unbelievable.
So he's going to get at least 1 over the next couple of games.
Yeah. And
wonderful.
he's been injured and he's got 13 contributions in 17 starts.
Simply wonderful player.
That's literally come back from an injury. Today could be the day where he just runs riot. I'm just saying. Now, the holding mid, Rodri gets a rest. Fernandinho comes in, back as a captain.
He just keeps going like the Duracell bunny, 35 years old. You'll play him every other game. Puts in a massive
He always
shift.
does. He always does. And Ilkay Gundogan starts. You happy about that one, Dad?
Yeah, I am. He, of course, is in my fantasy team. 11 goals this season.
Playing in a deeper role, though, but he will sneak up the pitch like Souček does for West Ham.
He always sneaks up the pitch. He just loves... His positioning this season has been great. He gets into
Them
the
two
right
will get
place.
involved and he'll be sitting. So it is a good little tactic.
He sniffs out an opportunity. He sniffs out where the ball will go.
Especially
where
at the moment.
Is coming to.
Now, someone who hasn't really done that well in the Prem this season, or he's been given less game time. He's the last on the pile to start, but he's started.
Yeah.
Ferran Torres.
Well, he's only started 8 times, Theo. He's played 14 overall, 2 goals, 2 assists. He came from Valencia, 21 million quid, doubled in value. He's a good player, but he's a good player at a superb team. So he has to be
4 contributions in 8 starts, ain't the end of the world.
He has to be a man who's happy with scraps.
Yeah, well, he does well in the Champions League when he plays. Riyad Mahrez, he's just been smashing in the Premier recently. The games versus Everton and Arsenal, he took the piss against them fullbacks. He's on form and he's playing again today.
Yeah, he's been a great buy from Leicester, 61 million quid 3 years ago. He's won the title with Leicester. He's won the title with City. He's a mighty fine player.
Yeah, he is,
An Algerian legend at the age of 30.
And finally, let's talk about the striker. He's back. He's been around for a while, and he was loving the fact that he gets to start against Sergio Aguero.
What an amazing player. He's been at Manchester City 10 years since he came from Atletico Madrid. Everything's been said. He scored the goal that won the title. He can do anything. I'm looking forward to seeing him today. Will he be sharp?
Yeah.
He needs to get a goal contribution. He hasn't got one all season.
Last season in 18 starts, he got 16 goals and 3 assists, which is more contributions than starts.
Yeah.
And that was half the games. This year round, he's only had 2 starts and he hasn't had a contribution.
Yeah.
He's only come on really and shown a few minutes, but listen, he may be getting on, he may be leaving soon. But until he does, he'll give it his all when he starts. And today we're going to see him do that again.
I certainly hope so.
And the game has started.
The game is underway. Manchester City against West Ham United. These are 2 teams looking, well, one team's virtually won the league. The other team is looking for Champions League football.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
If not, then they will get Europa football, I hope.
Well, we have a giveaway to announce to people, but it will be involved getting the score prediction correct in the comments for this game. So before you predict it, Thogdad, what would you go for? Or what are you going for, shall we say?
Well, look, it's Man City, West Ham. You would usually bet on a clean sheet from City. If they concede 1. I'm going City 2-0.
You're going City 2-0. Who are the goal scorers for City, Dad? Maybe a cheeky Ferran Torres get involved?
I think De Bruyne might have a masterclass.
You think De Bruyne?
And I think Mahrez and De Bruyne.
You think Mahrez and De Bruyne?
I'm just making that up. It's pep roulette. You might as well just guess.
Okay, well, I'm going to go Man City 3-1. I'll give West Ham a goal. I'll say Souček gets it.
Wow.
For City, I'm going to go Aguero double.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say a cheeky goal for Gundogan.
Wow.
That's my prediction. Oh, I've started to say Gundogan because of you.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it, but it's Thogdad's thing. I don't want to steal your joke, am I? I don't want to steal your reference.
It's not a joke. It's a pronunciation.
Oh, yeah.
Gundogan.
It's not even a joke. That's literally how you predict it.
I know. I don't pronounce
You're a crazy guy. Anyway, listen, I'm excited for the game today. I've got the Bolton shirt on. We're playing Barrow later, so that'll be a good one.
I've got this shirt on.
Whee! Hey, listen,
recluse.
If you don't have a Bolton shirt on, then you're a fake fan. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, the City game is underway. Stones is on the ball. Let's find out what City can do today. I'm sure they're going to continue their winning streak. It wouldn't surprise me.
So what other games are on at the moment, Theo? Obviously, the ones on the screen.
There aren't many. Bordeaux are playing Metz, and they're beating them 1-0. I don't know if you've got a bet on that. Bournemouth are playing Watford. Now, that is an interesting game. If you want to have a quick look as to what those teams are looking like, we can have a quick glance at it, Thogdad.
Wow.
If we quickly go to football, Man City on the break here. So tell me if something happens, Dad.
Yeah. Oh! Gundogan nearly got into the area.
Okay.
Kevin De Bruyne's getting involved.
So this Bournemouth-Watford game's underway. Here are the lineups for anyone that cares. João Pedro scored last game, won people some money, by the way.
Right.
But apart from that, Seema, my sister's playing for Watford. Yeah, same name. Most people don't know the joke. It's spelled differently, of course.
Oh, right, yeah.
But Dominic Solanke is starting up top for Bournemouth. It feels like a Premier League game.
Yeah.
Both these teams could get promoted.
Yes.
So we'll find out what's going to happen. Let us know your score predictions in this game as well.
Absolutely.
I'm going to go announce the giveaway. Here we go. All right, we're giving away £42.50 to a lucky one of you guys. Get the score correct in the comments below. You have to like this stream and you have to subscribe to the Thogden YouTube channel. If you don't, you're a mug and you're a mug. And also, we're trying to get over the next subscriber growth gain. Do you know what that is, Thogdad?
I think that we're going to head towards the mighty 492,000.
Let's do it. Let's smash it. I don't know how far away we are, but every subscriber counts. We're only 8 days away from 500,000 now. Incredible number. I don't even know what we've got planned to celebrate 500k, but you lot can get your suggestions in the comments below. But the more you lot subscribe, the quicker we're going to get there, and the quicker we're going to have an absolute party. We should just do a 500k live piss up, where every time we have, like, I don't know, a donation or something, we take a shot. And we just end up absolutely, like, we stop the stream when we can't physically stop the stream.
Theo, you are joking here, I hope.
I'm not joking. Lads, is this what you want?
Great example to the kids in the stream.
Dad, you know, in Russia they have a series. We could start a series where I play against other YouTubers at FIFA.
Yeah.
And every time I concede or I score a goal against another person, you take a shot.
Theo, first of all, you can't take the shots.
Yeah, well, I can.
Secondly,
maybe I can't handle it, but I will take it.
Do not go up against Russians. Thirdly, don't encourage drinking in that nature.
Thogdad, this is like a series in Russia. On a YouTube channel.
I know. I lived in Russia.
Imagine I do that.
Yeah.
Imagine I started a drunk feast series, took on other YouTubers.
You're not going to do that.
Dad, you know there's a podcast called The Fellas with big YouTubers, big-time YouTubers, fan bases with people younger than me. We've got mostly guys that like slap on bets and stuff like that, who literally get pissed, get drunk before their podcast and then just talk about life. Not like drunk, but like casual.
Well, I wouldn't watch those, honestly.
But that's the market.
I like a social beer, but that's not for me.
Come on, Thogdad.
I wouldn't be in that particular video.
Thogdad's going PC. Thogdad's going
PC.
No,
I just don't encourage binge drinking. It's very
but it's not to a point where it's binge drinking.
And also, there's a lot of subscribers who do not drink for religious or other reasons.
Of course, that's true.
And you would exclude them.
No, that's true. But it's more for entertainment purposes. Like if I did a drunk FIFA series, and I had like different YouTubers on, it would be like we take a shot. Yeah. Obviously, we're like a little bit. It affects you, but still. Content?
My view is, I like a beer. You know that. I'm known for... Oh, my goodness!
A mistake there. Big tackle from Thomas Souček.
And that
a foul's been given against Fernandinho. Souček is having a word.
Souček's got every right to go for that.
Yeah, of course he does.
Ederson and Fernandinho nearly gifting a goal. That is too casual. Look at this here.
Yeah.
What the hell is that pass? That is ridiculous.
It's a terrible ball. Why didn't he just go long? Why didn't he just go long?
You've got Ederson. I'm trying to describe it to you. You've got 3 West Ham players.
To be fair, Souček didn't get the ball.
And Man City play a pass, Ederson to Fernandinho, and you've got 3 West Ham players around. It was a stupid thing to do at any level. Yeah. Arrogant.
Aguero driving with the ball. It's great to see him on the ball, but it wasn't.
Terrible.
It was a terrible pass. I feel like he's got on the pies a little bit. Maybe this is part of the reason he's only started 2 games this year.
I'm sure he's in peak physical fitness.
I'm sure he isn't. Thogdad, do you mind passing me the MacBook charger?
The MacBook charger.
Theo to 492k. Ahmad, spot on, mate. Yeah, go like the predictions video. We will get to 25,000 likes and then Thogman will be revealed. Saki Bull, you're making statements that... Thogdad, you always just do things wrong, don't you? Come on. You know you meant to, plug it in.
Well, it was plugged in.
Nah,
It was going on there.
You got to see it then. Anyway, thank you for the Stephen £2. Not that Stephen. You know, people don't even know Thogdad's name is Stephen, but there's a little bit of a fact for you. Thank you, Stephen, for the £2. Liverpool fan and need a City to win because of top 4. Yeah, good point. West Ham's your competition. That's true. It wouldn't be the best in the world if City were to drop points for the first time ever against a team that are battling it out for top 4 with Liverpool, would it?
Yeah. What is it now? 19 games in a row they've won.
Yes.
That is quite incredible.
I know.
And they've done it and they've rotated all the way through every week. Any FPL manager will tell you. Yeah. 2 or 3 changes a week. And City are just, they're doing this season what Liverpool did last season. They're running away with it. Yeah.
Anyway, listen, how long will it be till City get the goal, Dad? What minute and what goal scorer? In this game, you can go for West Ham if you want to.
No, well, if City are slack at the back, like Ederson then they might concede. But I'm sticking with my 2-0 prediction. I think City will score 1 in each half.
Okay. 2-0. So win both halves and 2-0.
Yeah.
There's a little tip from Thogdad. Dreaded Viking, thanks for £5. Given Man City's form, would even just be a draw for West Ham show they're capable of top 4 finish?
Here comes Aguero into the area on the left. Turns round. Who's with him? Nobody.
Can he beat his man?
Where's the support?
He doesn't really have an option there, so he just goes backwards to Ferran Torres, who... It's nice to see some fresh faces in the Man City team.
Zinchenko towards Aguero, towards Gundogan. Gundogan.
Yeah, sorry for saying it.
Cool.
When Thogdad's in the stream, you've got to say it the Thogdad way. That's the key.
Yeah. We got someone from Vietnam. I've never been to Vietnam, but welcome... Nguyen Quang Hu. I pronounced that completely wrong.
It sounded pretty wrong.
Vietnam, thank you for joining. You pronounce it, Theo. Go on.
I'm not going to even attempt. I don't want to be offensive. Nguyen. Andrew Gillespie, thank you for joining the TDL. Welcome to the channel. Remember, guys, if you want to become a member of the TDL, you know where to go. It's on the channel. You have to do it on a laptop or Safari, and you can become a member of the TDL. And you get perks like emojis, custom emojis, VIP name by your name in the chat. It's pretty cool. Pella to P, Pella, thank you for €2. First live stream in a long time. Glad to be back.
Welcome
back. It's great to see some new faces back in the stream. Oh, the GIF is working. Look. Look, Dad.
Hey.
Neil Warnock. The TDL GIF is working. If someone else joins the TDL, the Neil Warnock GIF will come back. That is amazing. Great to see. Great to see.
Yeah.
Ah, brilliant. Anyway.
Thogdad is the best, and Thogden and Robbie are mugs.
Hey. One of those things are true.
Thank you, Abdul.
One of those things are true. I'm a mug.
So right.
I'm joking. Wait, you're calling Robbie a mug?
I'm from a small country next to Dubai.
Anyway, Ferran Torres has been bodied there by Kufal, but a free kick has been given. Kufal's complaining, and he's saying in the Czech Republic, we always get away with that. Not in Spain, and clearly not in the Premier League. That's not a foul for me.
There's nothing in that. Absolutely
Ferran Torres gone
light.
light. He's gone down pretty light. Even Foden wouldn't go down in that. Well, he'd probably try to stay on his feet, but he probably wouldn't have the strength for it. But he's not even starting, so we don't know. Pep Roulette strikes again.
Walker.
I reckon Mahrez could have a good game today. He's been on form over the last couple of games in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Pep's put faith in him, starting again. One of my mates brought in Mahrez.
Talking of which, here is Mahrez.
Yeah, as a differential, because not many people actually, have him. But when he does start, he usually performs.
Yeah, he's a good footballer.
So they're one of those guys who can play really well and not get a contribution, or he scores 2 goals and gets an assist, and he's the main man, and you get points that nobody else gets because everyone's got the obvious De Bruynes, the Raheems, the Gundogan's,
I think
so Mahrez is a cheeky FPL shout.
I don't think so. I disagree.
Okay.
I think the rotation at City is going to get more extreme. Remember, they're still in 4 competitions.
Yeah.
It's going to get really extreme. If City get 15 points ahead in the league, you're going to see teams that almost look like a second team.
Yeah. James M, thanks for the £5. As a Man City fan, I think it'll be 2-1 City win. Wouldn't be surprised if Gundogan gets a goal.
Yeah.
James, you're right, mate. I completely agree. I predicted a Gundogan goal. I said 3-1 City, I reckon. Being non-biased to either team, I feel like looking at City's form, I can back them a little bit more. You being a City fan, you don't want to get too big-headed. So I understand that. Anyway, De Bruyne is a free kick here.
Oh, it's a
low
terrible
one.
free kick. Terrible free kick.
Yeah, I don't know what they were working on the training ground, but I think that was just a poor cross. Unlike the Belgian. I nearly took another 4-point hit when I found out the information that Raheem Sterling wasn't starting this game to bring in De Bruyne.
No.
But if he's going to put crosses in like that all day, it's not even worth it, is it?
Well, players like this, when you're injured, you don't just snap back into it. You really
Same with
don't.
Aguero.
Yeah, exactly.
We've seen a few moments where Aguero isn't looking as quick off the go as he has before. And, you're right, Dad, when players like these have a rest. Look at Bale when he first came to Spurs.
Yeah.
Nowhere near the player we've seen of Bale over the last few years, but he wasn't the same when he first joined. He's been better recently that he's been played into the game, A lot of football is about momentum and how much you play.
Yeah, it's about keeping that balance of playing enough so you're match fit without getting shattered. Here comes De Bruyne. Will he take a shot from distance? He's into the area.
Beats 2
De
players.
Bruyne.
Ferran Torres
Oh, my goodness.
takes a shot, but it's blocked by West Ham, and the ball goes back to City.
Zinchenko towards Aguero.
With a De Bruyne X cross.
And Aguero handballs it.
Yeah, he does. A De Bruyne S cross. Thogdad is a mug. Dean Simon, yeah, elite opinion, mate. How do you become the TDL member? Basically, you go over to memberships. You can slide across on my channel if you open it, my channel on a laptop or Safari instead of using the YouTube app on your phone. And if you're logged in, you can become a member. I think it's like $5 a month or something like that. But you get custom TDL emojis, custom name in the chat, and also there's a Neil Warnock GIF that comes up on the screen with your name when you join. And we want to see that again, don't we, Dad?
We certainly do. Mia is asking, how will Bolton do today? Score predictions.
3-0 win. I'm so confident. Barrow have won 1 in 5. They beat Oldham Athletic, who Oldham are so bad at the moment. Even you've been following the results.
Yeah.
They're terrible.
Oldham are down there.
So beating Oldham doesn't say you're going to beat Bolton, all right? Bolton have a team that really should win pretty on paper every game till the end of the season, to be honest. Jason Ducker, thanks for £2. I need Brighton, Reading and Hull to win 7-0-4. Jason,
wow.
I'd back that. Keep the faith.
Wow. Good luck, mate.
Yeah, good luck in your bet, son. Hope it all goes through. Watching from Stanley, Falkland Islands. Declan,
Amazing.
that's awesome.
That is incredible.
Is that
Are you armed forces or are you an islander? That is amazing. Right down there.
Would Zaha get in the current England side? No, not for me. I think Sterling, Sancho and Rashford I
Zaha,
put slightly
no.
above Zaha. I also
Yeah.
think Zaha's got a bit of an attitude, and I think a manager like Southgate doesn't really run with that.
No.
And Grealish has a bit of an attitude, but a little bit less than Zaha, and he's so good that he gets in the team.
Yeah.
I would have Grealish over Zaha any day.
Grealish is in the 11. Zaha's not in the squad for me.
Yeah.
But, you know, if he gets fit again and proves it, then good luck to him.
Because the one thing about Grealish and Southgate is he doesn't like his attitude.
Yeah. Oh.
And obviously, if Grealish was a little bit more of a yes man, then he'd walk into the team, in my opinion.
Jesse Lingard coming up the left. A mistake by De Bruyne allows possession to be lost. And here come West Ham.
Souček on the
Can
ball.
they create something?
Hi guys, hope you're both well. Claude, hope you're well too, mate. How are you doing? We're well. No, it's beaming sun outside in London. It's Saturday, and when it's shining and there's an early kickoff with two of the best form teams, you just can't complain, can you?
You can't. Souček is hobbling a bit, but he's a tough lad. He'll be alright. All right, okay. But he's a tough lad. He'll come back.
Isn't Zaha not from England? Yeah, he was in the England youth setup, but then he stopped getting the Man United team, and he thought that he wouldn't ever get to a point where he'd regularly play for England because of the options. And there was a time when he was our best forward option and our best youth setup. But now it looks like that might be the right decision. If we had Zaha as an option for England, I'd feel for every other winger. There's just too much competition. So Zaha now plays for... Who does he play for then?
Crystal Palace.
No, Nation.
Oh, right, okay. That's a good question.
Ivory Coast.
Is it Ivory Coast?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Wonder how many appearances. Oh, we should check that later.
Get the beers out. It's still a bit early for beers. We do have beers. I brought back some Budweisers for us, Dad.
Oh, nice one.
I had to invest after my card didn't work last time.
Yeah.
Big Josh, thanks for £2. Would have loved seeing KT go and face Rangers. Who's KT? Kieran Tierney. Oh, Arsenal. Yeah. Well, maybe it'll happen in the next round, mate. Rangers are playing Slavia Prague. I know who Souček will be supporting in that game, but I also know how good Rangers are. And Rangers have got to the Europa League final before. My dad was at the game.
Yes.
How did they play in that match?
It was Zenit. Zenit were the better team. They only wrapped it up quite late. But, yeah, Rangers were second best. But the atmosphere in Manchester was incredible.
I bet it was
Here comes De Bruyne.
Terrible ball. Terrible ball. A little bit less cohesion there with Aguero. They haven't played next to each other for a while. Them two are known for having incredible link-up. But
De Bruyne's touch has been very poor today, Theo.
It has. His pass has been very poor today.
Yeah.
His cross was poor, that free kick as well.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of the ball. But, hey, listen, it only takes a few moments for De Bruyne to knock into place and he can get 2 assists in 10 minutes. But it is against West Ham, and that's your downfall. Will West Ham seriously leak 2 goals in 10 minutes? I can't really see it. They've got a good defence, lots of cover. Souček and Rice are beasts. Over the last 10 games, West Ham are second in the form table. So you're not going to bet against West Ham to concede 2 or 3.
No.
Everyone's gone and bought up City players on Fantasy Premier League, but is that really the right decision this week?
It's
on paper, it's like, oh, it's West Ham. A lot of people that start the season said, yeah, West Ham, they're down there, relegated side. I bet them to get, well, not bet, but I predicted them to get relegated. Now I would predict them to get top 4.
Amazing.
And this is a top 4 fixture now. This isn't a what's it called? This isn't a relegation fight. You know, I know this is at Etihad. I know City have rotated players, but that might give West Ham more of a chance.
And here come West Ham, putting on the pressure.
And maybe if they hit them on the break, they can sit back and win this game 1-0. I would never write it off. If there's any team to cause an upset, it could be them. Big Josh, thank you for the donation, though.
West Ham looking good. Lingard shoots.
Thogdad.
Oh, my goodness.
Antonio.
Oh, my goodness.
Has it gone in?
No.
It hasn't. Lingard. Blocked. But West Ham with the best chance of the game so far.
And Edison's gone down in a heap. He might be injured. The keeper might be injured. He has gone down in a heap. That was a very big chance. Very scrappy. There was like 3 occasions when you thought, oh my goodness, they're going to score here. Ball comes in from Lingard.
They're not afraid.
Souček crosses it.
They're not afraid to have a goal today.
Antonio gets up. And then
Lingard has another shot. But
wow.
Look how many players they've devoted going forward. They're not sitting back here. They're not accepting a draw here.
My goodness.
They want to win this fixture. They believe in it.
And at one point, Ruben Diaz slips in the middle, and you just think
Antonio backed himself to outreach Edison with his hands.
Out-muscle
and he did.
Out-muscle him is the word there.
And he did as well. He got his head to it before Edison got his gloves to it. And that is a statement of intent from Mikel Antonio today.
And Edison is back on his feet. He was temporarily lying in a heap.
Yeah.
There again, Mikel Antonio bearing down on you. It's going to leave most people in a heap.
Thogdad, rate IPA out of 10.
Oh, mate, it depends which IPA. There's loads of it. It is a type of beer, India Pale Ale.
Rate that type of beer.
No, you can't. It doesn't work like that.
Really?
It is a type of beer. It's like saying rate lager, rate bitter.
I'd rate lager 8 out of 10. That's for me.
No, I'd say a good lager would be 8.5 and a bad lager would be 4.1.
Yeah, that's true.
I do like IPA. I do like hoppy beers. So
there's nothing worse than a bad lager.
But you've got to give me a specific IPA. But thank you for the donation.
There's nothing worse than a lager, with like preservatives and like you can taste a little bit of sweetness and you just know that isn't the right taste.
It's got to be made, like I said, Reinheitsgebot, German purity law. Don't add sugar and like chemicals and stuff. The Germans don't. It's illegal. It's like, I don't know, it's like a massive crime in Germany to adulterate your beer. Slap in the sugar. And the reason, well, here comes City. Oh, no! De Bruyne's touch today is heavy.
Having said that, when I went to Leipzig, I tried a banana beer.
Yeah, and you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Banana
it wasn't
beer,
even good.
honestly.
It wasn't even that nice. But I was thinking it might have been like a German thing. It might have been really nice. It might have been I reckon that was more a touristy thing to have on the menu.
Totally tourist. Like when you go to Indonesia and India and certain places, you get offered, do you want to try our banana beer? To which my answer is, no, I bloody don't.
Yeah, and I can tell you after trying it, it was a mistake.
Yeah.
I wish I just had a normal lager because I know in Germany the draft beer there is insane. When we went to Gladbach, we went to the Christmas market near there on the day. Brilliant. The beer was absolutely amazing. It was perfect, and it was just from the draft, from the Christmas market, fresh beer, well made, really good. I would recommend you lot to go sometime, maybe Oktoberfest or just go for Christmas markets when things get back to normal.
Absolutely, Theo. It's a wonderful thing to do when the pandemic's over.
Definitely.
Go as a family, get yourselves down to any of the German towns, really.
Yeah.
Go to Bavaria.
Good run from Ruben Diaz there.
Wow.
You'd want him to go all the way and get you a cheeky goal there.
Absolutely would. But yeah, the Germans do Christmas markets superbly. You get Glühwein, you get beers, you get snacks of all kinds. A lot of them do involve meat, so if you're a veggie, be careful. Yeah. But you get fishy snacks as well, and it's just fun. The umpire bands are playing.
Look who's in the stream, Dad. Your competition.
Who's that?
Sebi boy. We've already looked at this team.
Oh, yeah.
I was feeling confident about today until Fab injured and Aguero started.
Yeah.
Fab injured.
So, Seb, I made some late changes. I took out Luca Dean. I know you've got Luca Dean in your squad. I took him out because I just couldn't lose Salah. For a moment, I had Salah out and Son in, and I just thought, no, it feels wrong not having Mo Salah
Dad,
in
what do you think about Seb's decision to triple captain Harry Kane this week?
If it works, it's a very good shout.
Because you chose against it. I know you played your wild card, but would you have used your triple captain if your team was right?
Quite possibly, yes.
Okay.
But there will be at least one more double game week. Of course, there'll be 2 or 3 more. Well, double game week meaning more than 10 games. So I will get an opportunity to use it. Harry Kane would be the obvious person to use it on. Some people might have played it on the likes. I wouldn't play it on a City player for pep rotation reasons. Mo Salah, if Mo Salah if one of his games was against Crystal Palace or Sheffield United, I'd think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I was going to say good luck to Seb, but I don't mean that.
Fair play. Ollie Stevens, thanks for £5. I'm going to New York at Christmas. I can't wait. That sounds like a proper plan, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. Fairy tale.
Can't wait to try the cuisine.
Fairy tale of New York,
mate. Nothing better. I've never been to New York, and I'd love to go.
They've got cars big as bars. They've got rivers of gold, but the wind blows right through. I know
you.
No place for
this
the
is
old.
some lyrical shit.
Somebody tell me what.
Josh, thanks for £2. Brewdog Punk IPA is the question. 8 out of 10. 8.2.
8 out of 10. 8.2. Yeah.
By the way, I went past the Brewdog in. They've got a shop there in Edgware Road. It's closed, but I think they do delivery 4 beers from there. They must have some limited edition ones you can order. But Seb said a couple of things. I thought TC on Kane as triple captain is most likely to play 180 and on pens.
Yeah.
Correct, mate.
Yeah.
I think it's a good decision against the teams. Good luck to you, Thogdad. I'm enjoying the battle.
Yeah.
It's a good battle.
It is a good battle.
And this week, you've gone wild card, he's gone triple captain.
Yeah,
you've saved your chip.
I've used my wild card because I had to make 7 changes. And when it comes to that point in the season, use it. It isn't. You know, you have to use it at some point. I know a lot of people cling on to these chips and they boast to each other, I've not used my wild
Sebby's
card.
already on the beers. I'm on the Doc's beers. Have you had a Doc's beer before?
No, I haven't.
Is that like
What's that, Seb? Is it Doc's beer?
Doc's? I guess that's
don't know it.
a local beer, local
be.
brew.
Zinchenko.
Support your local.
Absolutely.
I rate that.
Big
Morris
Tony.
on the ball. Hopefully, Seb, won't be long till we're trying some of your you know, you got a beer fridge now, don't you? I forgot what it was, but Spence sorted you out. Your gaff. He's got a draft at his gaff now.
How can he play golf if he's drinking all this beer? Seb, I mean, come on.
He got it from his brother. He's not going to say no to that.
No, that's
We've got
true.
a new TDL member, by the way. Appreciate that.
Big Tony.
Thank you, Morgan, for joining the TDL. That's why Neil Warnock was on the screen.
Nice one, Morgan. Cheers, mate.
I'm saving my
Big Tony.
wild card for the fixture swing in 31.
Yeah.
Good shout. Good idea.
Yeah.
Doc's is a Grimsby IPA. You would love it. Worth a try.
Oh, brilliant.
One day, we just need to do a massive order of loads of different of these really good IPAs.
Yes.
Because I'm starting to like them as well, Dan. So I
certainly
wouldn't. You know, you do those big wine society orders. Now we've got to do
do.
those big, those big IPA orders.
Right, here comes City. KDB, edge of the area. He's in the box. KDB, always dangerous.
Yeah.
But
Tackled.
poor.
Tackled today.
Kevin
Poor
De
again.
Bruyne today, you're poor.
You know, I was tempted to bring in De Bruyne, and now I'm not.
Yeah.
After watching
And
him
here's
today.
here's a big chance. Oh,
Yeah,
cut out by
big
City.
tackle there from Diaz, or was it Walker? Can't
Right,
tell from his trim.
Thogdad for the next 007, classically handsome and wise.
That's Thogdad's dream, but it's never going to happen. Sorry,
I
mate.
look a bit like Daniel Craig, don't I? Look at that. It's Daniel Craig, that is.
What you look like is Thogdad, and you should be proud of that. That's all you need, Dad. Nicola, thank you for being in the stream again
Thank you, Nicola.
for the £1 donation. I've got the beer on tap in the garage golf studio. I'm a better golfer when drunk.
Yeah, aren't we all?
That is
Brilliant.
As Nelk say, on the I don't want to get this wrong.
Theo, when are you going to play golf? When's Seb going to teach you how to play golf? That would make a good vlog, actually. Famous golf players.
Yeah, I'm just Gretzky. There we go. He's on the Dustin Johnsons. That's it. That's what Nelk say. That one's for you,
right.
Seb. I told you about that before.
Right. De Bruyne, edge of the box, plays it wide. Torres, loses it under his feet, and
India's going to
It
win
is
the
dealt with.
series, potentially, mate.
We know that.
The favourites are India right now.
look at the state of the
Congratulations.
pitches. Eh? Look at the state of the pitches.
What, on India Test Series?
India,
pitch?
yeah, they just thought, right, we're going to ruin the pitches.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, of course they did. We won the first test.
And then they ruined it.
Let's ruin the
That's-
pitches
that's
so
a
that
shame.
the spinners get,
That's a real shame.
40 wickets
Because
in 2 days.
because we really needed the pitch to be perfect.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
go and get get the score up.
Gundogan brings it away.
But it's a real shame they did that.
Well, look, it's, home
And I know there will be a lot of Indians in the comments defending India, but listen, you can look at the state of the pitch. It's an obvious tactic that they used.
Yeah.
I think we should all have a game when the courses reopen, boys. You can come and play at my course. Well, Thogdad's
Whoa.
useless at golf.
Hey,
My only
excuse me,
ability
you're
is
not
from
exactly that good.
My only ability is from going down the drive, and I'm better than my mates. But I'd have to knock myself in again to be able to actually go down the course. But you couldn't go down the course.
Why not? Because I could.
You've got
I've
got clubs.
played more rounds than you have.
Well, yeah, but that's because of your age.
Yeah, I played with
At my age,
Dan Perry and Shea and all that lot.
well, they don't invite you anymore because they know you're useless.
I'm totally invited. I used to go around, used to be someone my standard, Popoldino, and we would go around, have a mini battle, and, Shea and Graham and all those lads would have their own battle.
You're invited, but you're not very
No, they
good.
want me. They beg me to
Yeah,
come
but
along.
you're not very
It
good.
doesn't matter, does it?
Why do you not enjoy it? Is it too slow for you?
I'll tell you my favourite hole, Theo.
Why did you not enjoy it? The 18th, very funny.
The 19th.
19th, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. £2, Thogden is a mug. Hey, that is rude.
Hey.
Maybe do top golf then. Seb, that is a shout. Or we knock us, or we get used to it again.
Yeah.
Thogdad, you need a little one back in.
Look, golf is bloody frustrating. You've got to play, once or twice a week forever, and it's, it's the whole day, isn't it? Which is nice. I love that, but I don't think Thog Mum will be too happy. And
Why?
When you were kids, Theo, I don't think you'd have been happy if Daddy's like, right, I'm off to the golf. See you.
Well, yeah, you could have taken
See
me.
you at 10 o'clock. Yeah, right. You bring a 6-year-old.
Oh, all right, that's true. But when I was like 11 onwards, you could have taken me.
Yeah.
But it was more football at the time, and cricket and tennis, which I love every sport. I
Right.
can't. The
Big
sun's
chance
out.
for City. Kevin De Bruyne pings it into the middle.
I have to say, Seb.
with.
If you're still in the stream, I don't know what the rule is.
Zinchenko back in, dangerous. Oh, good
don't know-
defending there from
I-
Cresswell.
I don't know what the rule is about when golf is allowed to be played back again, but it should be the first sport back. It's completely distanced anyway. You don't need to go in contact with anybody else. You're
Yeah.
using different balls, different clubs. You don't even have to go near another person.
Yeah. Late March, I think, Theo, isn't it?
Yeah, but
same as outdoor tennis.
Same as Sunday League matches, but that's physical. That's
corner from De Bruyne.
Golf could be back right now, and there wouldn't be a difference to the cases. Golf could be back right now, and there wouldn't be a change to the cases. It's. I feel for you, Seb, because I know it's a big part of your YouTube channel and something that you just enjoy in general. And it's a real shame that they don't make different rules for different sports.
Kevin De Bruyne whips it into the box. Goal.
Perfect.
Goal.
Perfect. Ruben Diaz gets the goal. Tell you what, he's been waiting to score for absolutely ages. They piled 2 centre-backs as strikers.
Right, I'm going to boast.
And De Bruyne has a perfect cross. They're speaking about who got the goal. Cresswell and Souček are fuming. Pep made that tactic to get the centre-backs up the pitch.
It was Diaz,
and it's worked. It was Diaz or Stones. I don't know which one, but very good.
Right. Just make sure it does go. Let's just make sure before I boast. Yeah, it was.
That is amazing. What a ball from De Bruyne.
It's all about De Bruyne, that.
Both centre-backs are up for it. Yeah, no, it's Diaz.
All about
Diaz.
De Bruyne. Look at that pass.
Look how happy Stones is for Diaz.
Yeah.
Only a few weeks ago, Stones got a couple goals.
Whoa.
But look, they were too busy trying to mark Stones that Diaz was completely free behind him, nods it back in. I don't understand why Man City are playing like this, but Pep is full of surprises.
Brilliant.
His tactics are always spot on, and I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. A clever guy. He played his 2 centre-backs as strikers for that attack, Dad.
Yeah.
And it worked.
I know.
They weren't running back, caring about defensive. No, they were waiting there to lob the ball in.
Right.
De Bruyne, perfect.
Oh, and here's another big chance for City.
Ferran
Sloppy
Torres
play.
is going to shoot.
Oh,
saved by Randolph this time.
And somebody has to go back, clip the bit where I said earlier, Diaz, what a legend, never gets a goal, never gets an assist, and then clip that bit where I was celebrating a Diaz goal. Love it, guys. Wildcard regens after game week
Kevin
19.
De Bruyne will get the assist. Yes, he will.
But that was a long time back.
Anyone with KDB, you're doing well. Golf reopens on the 29th of March. Madness that it's not before then. Seb, completely agree, mate. Luke McGrath, thanks for the €2.29. Love it, guys. Wildcard regens after game week 19.
Well, yeah, we know that.
I've already used it.
That was back in the day. So yeah, you get 2 wildcards every year. One of them I always use after about 6 weeks.
We're way past 19. We're in game week 26 now, mate.
And the second I've just used. Ooh,
oh. Ever since the Premier League predictions video we did yesterday, by the way, go watch it, go support that video. Go find out our Chelsea United score predictions.
Yeah.
We've had a couple guests that we've got lined up
for
the next up-and-coming weeks. Some exciting names as well, which have responded to me. So I haven't even told my dad yet.
No, you haven't.
But I have got them lined up, so we're sorted for the next few weeks of Premier League predictions.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
That is brilliant.
And one which I think will surprise a few of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to ask you whether...
No, it's not.
No,
it's not. But that's always...
Oh, a new video. Don't comment. Yeah, so, right, I don't know who the guest is going to be.
Don't.
So, if you got any ideas, guys, lads and lasses, who do you want on Premier League predictions? Now, occasionally, we're going to try and get some really odd guests. I've got some ideas. I've not even put them by Theo, of people you wouldn't expect, because they're not YouTubers, they're not your generation.
Yeah.
So, loads of ideas coming up. I mean, this game week predictions has doubled this year, hasn't it, Theo?
It's
in
done
terms
amazing.
of people watching it.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of interest.
You lot love it.
Pieface, yeah, we've had Pieface on. Two Sync.
Pieface went really
Danny
well.
Aaron's. Yeah, Pieface was a legend, wasn't he? All these ideas, Theo. What do you think of these ideas?
Two Sync is a good idea.
Yeah, George Benson.
We've had him on.
Yeah. Right, here come City. Ruben Diaz getting a cracking goal. And I mean, this half, Kevin De Bruyne's touch was appalling until that one superb assist. Theo, some donations.
Thank you for the... Well, we've got 2 donations. Krillzoo, thanks for £2. Have you seen the Arsenal TikTok memes on you? I have seen the Arsenal goals when I responded to it. I'm going to see how it's doing now.
All right.
And thank you, Toyesh, for the 100 rupees. Thogdad, don't forget the farm pitches at Lords and other stadiums offered by England when they lose the first match to India. It's just how things work.
I'm sorry, but I think the Lord's pitch is not exactly a farm. There's bound to be some banter.
There was a match at Lords the other night. I went for a run.
Yeah.
And we live right by the Lords.
Yeah.
And the lights were on. It looked amazing. It was the news the day of the news that football fans were going to be allowed to back in May to grounds.
Yeah.
And it was amazing, right? Because we're going for this run. The lights are on. The floodlights are on. It's been so long since I've seen floodlights turned on at a football ground.
Right.
Okay. Why there was a match happening in the evening that night, I don't know. But the pitch was lit up, and for some reason, it looked really cool. Yuri, thanks for £2.
Yeah, Yuri.
We should get a moderator on at some point. That is true.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to see how this...
Brilliant.
It's done okay.
FMG.
It's done okay. The TikTok's done okay.
Good.
It's not bad.
So have you got a TikTok account there?
Do I have a TikTok? What do you mean?
Have you got a TikTok account or TikTok or whatever it's called?
1 sec, Thogdad.
Are you putting your bets on?
I am.
Thogden is lumping it on. Meanwhile, City come forward through Zinchenko. Sprays the ball superbly to Mahrez. Brilliant pass. And Mahrez wins it back. Mahrez over to Kevin De Bruyne, who's decided to turn up and has already got an assist. Whips the ball in. What a cross. And it is taken by Darren Randolph. So City 1, West Ham 0. I predicted 1-0 half time, 2-0 final score, and I'm not going to change my prediction. But that ball was aimed at Aguero, but well taken by the keeper. Keep smashing the likes, guys. Absolutely. We need to remind you that we are trying to get Thogden to 500,000 over the next couple of weeks.
That's correct.
We're on 491.
De Bruyne, bodied by Fornals.
With your help, we can get to 492.
Yeah, guys, keep subscribing. We're trying to get to 492 today. That'll be amazing. And remember, there is still a giveaway. We're giving away £42.50 to somebody that gets the score correct in the comments as well for City West Ham. It's currently 1-0. We're still taking entries. If you want to enter, we always give it to somebody that has liked this stream and subscribed to the channel. Anyway. Brilliant from Diaz.
I love it when my defenders score goals.
Yeah, I loved it when Stone scored. But it's your turn. It's your turn to enjoy some points.
Fantasy points come to Daddy.
Dad, you should try contact Will and E to get him on.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for you to do that.
I should. Well, I was going to go on Will and E's show, but it all went quiet. So...
You should
I can write to him, yeah.
Gundogan on the ball here. Fernandinho. Over to De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
Already got one assist.
He's
and
confident.
I'm sure
Mahrez is going to shoot.
On his weak foot as well. Not confident
no.
enough. Walker sliced it at goal there.
That was a Brexit cross, and it is out for a throw into Manchester City, who will be very, very happy with how things have gone in the first 36 minutes. West Ham had a little bit of a sniff at a goal on a couple of occasions. One occasion it was through really poor work from Edison. But apart from that, City, most of the possession, most of the touches, they look comfortable at this stage. But West Ham, we're not going to underestimate them again, after Thogden said they get relegated. We're not going to underestimate them. They are capable of scoring, so I think until City score again, this game is not over. City playing it out from the back. Zinchenko, Zinchensky.
That is spot on, Thogdad.
Diaz.
Right, City on the ball. Stones. Into Fernandinho. Over to Gundogan.
Come on, Gundogan. I need you to clutch up.
Over to the right wing. Mahrez. He's going to try and beat Ben Johnson here. He's looked all right, Mahrez. A little bit quiet.
Yeah.
But I guess when there's this many forward options for City, not everyone's going to be on the ball all day unless your name's De Bruyne because he's that good.
Yeah.
And that's the way they play. Walker. Into Fernandinho. There is so much control by the Blue Moon side today. It's great ball.
Zinchenko plays some really nice ball. He's an underrated player.
He's actually become so good. When they signed him for 500k from Ufa, I never thought anything of him. But
no. Oh, but
as we say that, he's a bit lightweight. So when he does get caught off guard, he is going to lose the ball. That is the one problem.
That is so typical.
But like he is one of the most consistent performers this season when he plays.
He is, and he
big tackle.
He's just won it back. From what we've seen in the last 38 minutes, he's pinged some really nice, not just the short balls, but he can spray out a longer ball to switch play from the left to the right, or the middle to the right, or the middle to the left. And he's been doing that nicely. There's only one thing we can criticise him about, and that happened the moment we started to praise him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's an underrated player.
Well, not everyone's perfect, Thogdad.
I am.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You told me you were.
No.
Yes, you did.
But Thogdad, you probably do believe you are.
Well, I am. I'm a perfect Thogdad.
Well, you're a perfect Thogdad.
Nobody does Thogdad better than me.
But that is your name, so yeah.
Well, yeah.
For the good or the bad, that is. Toyesh, thanks for the 100 rupees. Can't wait for India to beat you lot in England, just like we did in Australia with our few teams.
Oh, he's missed it. Antonio's hit the post. It looked
That was
easier to score. That's the chance.
That's the chance.
David Moyes is rueful. He
But
realises
it's a sign of more to come.
it should have been 1-1.
It's a sign of more to come, Thogdad. West Ham are proving to us, and he is offside.
I think it's offside.
Lingard was slightly off in the build-up of
Slightly
play.
off.
But what Lingard does here, he puts in a lovely cross,
Whoa.
comes off Fornals, goes to Antonio.
Oh, you've got to bury
And
that.
if he shoots properly, that's a goal. Edison was beaten there.
Yeah. Oh,
Good turn.
It's hard that. 'cause
Touch
it's
makes it
spinning.
bad because the ball's bouncing.
The ball is spinning.
But if he gets a sweet connection, it's 1-1. And David Moyes is unfortunate to not have equalised.
that would have been
Toyesh,
offside.
thank you for the donation. But rude words. That's biased talk right there.
Yeah, Toyesh. Yeah, come on, give it that. Look,
He's giving it lip. That's what he's doing, Dan.
India are good, but you know what? When you're playing on a farm pitch. Anyway, this is a football channel, but hopefully one day we'll do some cricket because I love the game. As you know, I'm an international cricketer, so is Thogden.
We are actually international cricketers.
We've both played international
We're
cricket.
unbeaten international cricketers. So if England need some backup players, we only live around the corner from Lords. Lingard. Oh, we've already played our international cap, so we can't play for anyone else.
No, I can't play for England. Oh my goodness. City are capable of making a really dangerous mistake at the back.
They are.
They can be a bit slack at times at the back. But West Ham coming forward. They've not given up on this. Into the 41st minute.
Declan Rice retains possession for West Ham.
Cresswell has it. Pressed backwards.
West Ham taking their time because they know they're not going to get much of the ball. So they've got to make the most of it whilst they have the ball. Once they lose it, Man City will control the game. They're the best team in the world and they're proving it why. Again today, back in England. Do you think West Ham can... you right there?
Yeah.
Do you think West Ham can prove themselves in Europe next season? Because even if they don't make top 4, what we will see from them is Europa League. So they will make some kind of Europe. Do you think David Moyes can go on a European tour, go all the way, do a Rangers like what they're doing this year?
It would be nice if they do make Europe. I think that's the first thing. Don't count your chickens. They're not there yet. And certainly last season, all the talk at this stage was Burnley and Sheffield United in Europe, and they both fell away. So I don't think... Look, West Ham has surprised everyone.
You think West Ham are going to fall away from complete... You think they're going to fall away from
I'm not counting
Europa
my chickens.
League?
No West Ham fans are booking their tickets to Europe yet.
I'm sure a lot of them are, and I've met a lot of West Ham fans.
No.
What they'll be doing is they'll be thinking we're making Champions League or Europa League. Look at the way West Ham are playing.
Oh, Ferran Torres might be injured there.
Dad, not only are they playing the most
that could
difficult
hurt.
fixture in the world at Etihad playing against Man City, the score should be 1-1.
Yeah, Theo, you never count your chickens after 26 games or 24 or 25 games.
Yeah, but look at the form they're in. Look at the players they have.
It's looking good at the moment,
Yeah,
Theo.
this is the season to do it because after this year, a lot of players like Declan Rice, potentially Lingard, some other clubs will be thinking we could have a bang on him. Lingard goes back to United, he might be fighting for a place there. Declan Rice will be snapped up by a big team potentially. Who knows how many players they can retain? Think about the clubs that will be interested in Souček after this summer. Come into this summer.
Yeah,
There might be a big sell-off. This is what happens when the big teams are interested and the money's put on the table.
Well, West Ham are actually a top 20 global side in terms of revenue. So this is pre-COVID, by the way. So West Ham should be aiming for Europe every season. We've said this for years and years. But, Lingard, of course, he's a cast-off from Man United, and it's brilliant to see the way he's been rejuvenated.
Yeah.
But will this continue? Will his form continue? Will they keep him? You're right, there's a lot of unanswered questions. Here come West Ham. Very big chance. Very, very big chance. Goal!
Lingard!
Goal!
Antonio! And West Ham have equalised. That's why I said it, Dad. That's why I said it. That's why I said do not write off West Ham.
They're not in Europe
Do
yet.
not write off West Ham.
They're not in Europe.
They should have made it 1-1 before, and they've made it 1-1 now. Ruben Diaz looks down to the ground as West Ham have equalised. Pep Guardiola looks a little bit worried because he's seen the way West Ham are playing, and they're looking good. And everyone with Antonio in their team, well, they'll be happy with life. Lingard assist and Antonio goal. 1-1. We've got a game on our hands now.
That's an error from Aguero that leads to that.
Yeah.
Lingard.
Completely onside.
Yeah.
Completely onside.
No question.
Great
offside.
ball from Lingard. I don't know if Lingard was shooting. It was probably a little bit. Both put it in the danger area. Might sneak into the goal. Might get Antonio on the end of it. Either way, Antonio taps it in. And West Ham are looking like a top side once again.
And that's the risk. That all led from an Aguero error. He gave the ball away in a dangerous area, and they were punished. From that moment on, they were punished.
Yep, so true. Antonio, don't give him 2 chances. He may have missed the first, but he'll put away the second. Brilliant positioning from him. Lingard as well, very underrated, how he makes that run, puts the ball in the right place to set up Antonio. You know, it was a lot to do there. If he wasn't there, the goal wouldn't have happened. Lingard has been such a great impact. And Pep is talking to his assistant there.
Yeah, that is a bad time to concede a goal for Manchester City. And
a lot of people have benched Antonio on fantasy.
I know.
Have you done?
I know.
Have you?
I don't have him.
Oh, okay.
I don't have
so
him.
who are your strikers on fantasy?
I've got Harry Kane. I've got Calvert-Lewin. And I've got Ollie Watkins.
Cool. Unfortunately, since I've sold Antonio, he's scored in both games.
Yeah.
Disappointing. But listen, double game week situation.
Aguero,
I had to buy Kane. Had to buy Kane.
Aguero goes down, but there's no foul. And Lingard. Oh, complete misunderstanding there.
Yeah.
Between Lingard and Antonio.
Yeah. The ball is back to John Stones. And for once, for one time, and it doesn't feel like that, it doesn't happen much when Man City concede.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
It doesn't happen much anymore.
No. But thank goodness Diaz has got a goal, so I've got some points.
Yeah, that is true. Zinchenko. De Bruyne.
Ooh. Ferran Torres.
Tackled by Soufal there. Ferran Torres, one thing about him, he seems alright on the ball, but he's a little bit lightweight compared to what we're used to watching, aren't we? Anyway, play on to Man City here. The West Ham player went down. Ruben Diaz.
Oh, Diaz.
And now he might be out of position. Lingard. Okay,
Oh,
good
my
recovering there from
goodness.
John Stones. Good pace. Good pace from John Stones. Tell you what, John Stones has become really, really top notch.
Yeah.
When Ruben Diaz, everyone says, oh yeah, Ruben Diaz makes Stones good. He may have helped his confidence, but you have to be a good footballer to impress and still be that. I know Van Dijk, had the same effect at Liverpool, like he made the other centre-backs look good. But together it's a real team, and I think Stones, even when Diaz lost the ball there, Stones won it back,
Yeah, but this is the poorest I've seen City in a long, long time.
It is. And I tell you what, these cameramen are legging it onto the pitch.
Straight
to get
over
that-
to De Bruyne.
Yeah.
When really I would go straight over to Antonio, because that's the story.
Yeah, the
story is that City have conceded and it is 1-1.
Yeah.
And we have a game on our hands, which is good to see.
I'm looking forward to it. I did call it moments before the goal. I thought West Ham were going to get back into this. They're the most difficult fixture in the world right now against the team they're facing. And it looks like Man City may need to bring on a few of their big dogs like Raheem Sterling to get this game over and done with. They look good, but so do West Ham. This could end a draw.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually go that far. I think City have looked poor at times.
Really?
I look at that error from Ederson. I look at the Aguero error for the goal. Aguero's not looked himself. There's other individual areas. Now, I know Kevin De Bruyne has got the assist.
Yeah.
But most of his touches have been heavy and not very good. So a lot of individual players have not really stepped up today.
I do feel that, Dad. Ferran Torres is too lightweight.
Yeah.
I feel Aguero's been a ghost. He's never wanted to get on the ball and be involved.
Yeah.
And as much as I spoke highly about Mahrez at the start because he's been good recently, he's touched the ball like 2 times.
Yeah.
He's done 2 times where he's had something on the ball. It's not enough.
No. Mahrez, I can't think of anything.
Because we'll look at possession. We'll see possession for Man City, 65%. But what they actually did on the ball today wasn't good enough.
Yeah. And what you'll see when we look at the SOFA scores, you'll see that Diaz, because he scored a goal, it was a very good goal. He'll have a good SOFA score ranking. Kevin De Bruyne will have sneaked one because he got an assist, but
Dad,
otherwise he's been poor.
Otherwise, De Bruyne has been poor. We've been saying it before he got that assist.
Yeah.
What's he actually done? It was a great cross for the assist, and
Yeah.
I'll give him that. But he could have had 2 or 3 assists if he just played his usual game today.
Yeah, I mean, he's got into the area a couple of times, but then nothing has come of it. So probably De Bruyne will be given about a 7. But elsewhere, I mean, that West Ham goal was far too much. Number 1, Aguero should not have lost it in that position. And number 2, once he lost it, the shape was all wrong. It was a very, very easy goal. So very poor from Man City, well below par.
Thank you for the £2, Noah. Watching from Barrow, hopefully we beat you. Claude, Bolton are winning that fixture. I'm sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, but it's happening. It's an 11-point gap, guys, at the moment. Yeah, the gap isn't the problem. I think the problem is the lineup. It's a rotated team, and you can see it's worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The likes of, for me, I would rather have Foden than Ferran Torres and Mahrez.
Yeah.
I would rather see, for me, Sterling as a number 9 or Jesus, who obviously can't play today. I don't even think he's on the bench. over Aguero because I think Aguero needs to be gelled in a little bit more. Morgan, thanks for £3. Big up Thogden and Thogdad up the TDL. James, thanks for €5.49. Who is the most underrated player in the Premier League? I think it's McTominay.
Okay.
I would say the most underrated Souček. I think it has to be Antonio, you know. Antonio.
Yeah.
Every single game he gets a goal I seem to watch him in. He's a big game player. He's an absolute beast. But he's also got a decent dribble for his size.
Yeah.
It's really impressive. It's good to see.
We've made a couple of videos about underrated players. Certainly.
Okay, who are we going for Sophie scores, Dad? High and low. High and low.
Well, the high will be Ruben Dias because he scored the goal. And the low...
Maybe De Bruyne. Maybe Antonio.
De Bruyne will get a relatively high rating. He's had a lot of touches. And I've picked out the errors, so he's lost the ball a few times, but that's probably not reflected in the ranking. The lowest, who's going to get the lowest?
High and lowest, guys. Join in the comments. Highest and lowest.
Edison lowest. I'm
going to go highest.
Edison lowest.
Really?
Yeah.
What's Edison done wrong?
He nearly gifted a goal today.
Oh yeah,
and he let the goal in, and he got sort of out jumped by
part
Antonio.
of the goal. I think for me, the highest will be Lingard. He created by passing the ball to Antonio. He's looked good. He nearly scored another. I think Jesse deserves to be highest. He's actually been really good. Every time he's been on the ball, he's been good. He's not lost the ball much.
Yes.
I think the lowest will be Aguero.
Yeah.
He might as well not be on the pitch.
Antonio tapped in his chance.
Yeah.
And he fluffed that other opportunity, which would have been offside.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the lowest will be Edison. The highest will be Diaz.
Okay. So we're both going for different options.
Lingard, I think, will be quite high.
Get your highest and lowest in the chat.
Let's have a look.
And let's see what people are saying. Some people agree with me. Some people agree with Thogdad. It's still 0-0 in the Bournemouth-Watford game. Cracker of a fixture. Let's go over to Man City, West Ham, and see highest and lowest. The highest is... Wow, Lingard's been trashed. I thought Lingard would be way higher than that.
You got the assist. That's
Ruben Dias has a 7.3.
They've gone with
but De Bruyne...
Because of the assist.
De Bruyne got the highest.
Yeah.
And the lowest is Craig Dawson.
Really? Right.
He's not done much wrong. He hasn't done much right.
Out jumped for the goal, they're saying.
Yeah.
Edison was quite
low. Are they
low,
counting that as an error led to goal, though?
I don't know.
That can't be an error.
What do you...
They gave it as an error led to shot.
Right, okay.
That wasn't an error. I mean, he did get out jumped. It wasn't great, but it's not a direct error.
No, it must be
someone who should have an error is Edison, because he directly gave the ball.
Yeah.
But they didn't give it.
No.
But Fernandinho did clear it away. But I guess if Souček won the ball there, and if it led to a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird. Okay, whatever. They've given low rankings for a lot of the defenders and goalies of West Ham.
That's a bit harsh.
Yeah.
That is a bit harsh.
You concede one goal to Man City at Etihad in 45 minutes and you ranked them down.
I know. Look, like as we say every week, this is a bit of an algorithm that decides all of this, isn't it? Souček and Koufal have been their usual selves. I agree with that. Jesse, that's a bit harsh because, we've seen a little bit of him, haven't we? Antonio just bagged his goal. That gives you a good ranking. Yep. Aguero, Anonymous agreed. Ferran Torres, Edison, poor, I agree. Gundogan hasn't shown up. He just really hasn't shown up. Yeah. So I kind of agree with most of that. And obviously Ruben Dias got the goal. That's the differential there.
Ruben Dias got the goal. De Bruyne, how do you think he's played, having the Belgian back in the side? One key pass could have been 3.
Yeah, one key pass. I mean, half a dozen occasions he's been below his best. That's the irony, is that even if he's been below par by his standards.
Right.
I'll be quite honest.
Yep.
He's been below par, but he's got an assist. And that's the genius of this guy. He can have a poor game, but he's still one of the most highest rated players on the pitch.
Absolutely. I think
lost possession 12 times. You see, I've noted that and talked about it.
Yeah.
40 touches, 12 are losing possession.
And I've been impressed by, I was impressed by his assist, but I wasn't impressed by 70% accurate passes.
Yeah. I mean,
by the times where he played that low free kick, where even Thogdad, you'd have put in a better cross than that.
Yeah.
And maybe, listen, he might have just been a bit rusty at the start. Someone who I find rusty, and it's a shame, really. It's a shame he's not the same player anymore. It's a little bit like Messi. And his decline over just aging. It's natural. Messi's still unbelievable, by the way, but he's not as pure pay. He can't run through teams like he could before. And that's the same with Aguero.
Yeah, look, no, Aguero, he's not match fit. He's just not had game time this season, hardly.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't expect too much. And, the genius of this guy, he can pop up there in the 60th minute or 80th minute and tap in a goal. So, let's see. They're just showing the goal again. And it is wonderful work from De Bruyne.
Weirdly, right, I was thinking about my fantasy team. Well, we'll get on to that in a sec. Look at the Premier League standings. Man City stay 11 points clear with a draw. Obviously, they'll be looking to make it 13 points clear. West Ham with a point, make it 3 points away from Chelsea and 6 points away from Liverpool. So, Thogdad, if you don't even reckon they're going to be top 7, then I don't even know.
No. What I said is don't book your tickets to Europe yet. I've seen teams. I've seen teams
get those bookings in.
No.
Get those early discounts, lads.
No, you don't do that.
Really?
I've seen teams drop away so many times.
Have you seen Bolton drop away?
I've seen Bolton drop
Really?
away. Yeah.
Really?
It happens in football. City will win the league. Whatever happens today, City will win the league. Everything else is up for grabs. It really is. I'd love West Ham to cling on and get London bragging rights, but you just don't. With 12 games to go, do not count your chickens.
Let's not forget the last time they played is 1-1, and both those goals came in the first 51 minutes. And we're seeing a similar story here. 2 goals in the first half, 1-1, maybe 1-1 full time.
No, I'll still stick with City.
Okay. Okay.
We've seen. West Ham are capable of scoring. They went and scored. Look at the space that is given to just there.
Jesse Lingard. Don't know why Jesse Lingard's been marked down, by the way, 6.5. That is an absolute joke. He's been brilliant all game. He hasn't done a thing wrong.
Say brilliant.
I think he's been all right.
Yeah.
Let's just see what's going on over in the Championship before we get over to Fantasy Premier League. Bournemouth, the odds are actually pretty good wherever you go.
Yeah.
But it shows a pretty equal game.
Yes.
Watford have been dominant considering they're the away team. They've had a little bit more momentum. There's still no, what's his name? Ben Foster in the squad. He's still out injured, but he's still going I think he still travels with the team, which is great.
He's still cycling.
Yeah, of course. That doesn't change. João Pedro scored last game.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's the top goal scorer in the Championship, but he did score last game and he's looking all right. So both these teams, there's players that we've seen in the Premier League and stuff like that over the years. And I'm sure both these teams, it won't be long till they're back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Ben Pearson was a good signing for Bournemouth. I'll give him that. Let's get over to Fantasy Premier League. We're here to talk about it. I'm underway. Not with a great start. John Stones my only player. I've got a weird feeling that John Stones is going to get a goal in the second half.
Oh, interesting.
I've got a weird feeling.
Interesting, yeah.
And maybe assisted by Ruben Diaz. I don't know what it is.
Right.
I don't know what it is.
No.
But listen, I've got one player and they've got 1 point. It's not a great start for me.
No.
But I was thinking, if I'm going to lose a clean sheet in one of the 2 games, at least get it over and done with in this one. And hopefully in the next game, Stones, Cancelo, Sterling all start.
Well, the thing is, it's 2 tough games. West Ham and Wolves are 2 tough games. And a lot of people forget that. Wolves are resurgent in recent weeks. So they are capable of doing what West Ham are doing today. And pushing them and making it a game.
Yeah. Well, Thogdad, you've had already a head start with the 8 points in it.
Yeah. Look.
Ruben Diaz getting 7.
Yeah.
Gundogan's not done anything yet.
No. And Gundogan, if he keeps playing like that, they're going to take him off after 60 minutes.
Seriously.
But, in recent weeks, he is capable of nipping in with a goal. We know that.
I'm really hoping that Raheem Sterling comes on in the second half. I think it'll happen at latest the 60th minute if they need it.
Right.
You've got a player that good who even regularly captains the club now.
Yeah.
Who's been on form. You're not going to leave him on the bench.
Well,
listen, it's Pep. He once brought on Cancelo when they needed to chase a goal when they had Sterling waiting on the bench. Nobody knows what he's going to bloody do.
No. Look, if it's 1-1 after 60, 65 minutes, you are likely to see maybe Jesus straight swap for Aguero, to be quite honest. I would assume so.
I think
he is.
Is he?
We'll have a look in a minute. I would if Jesus is on the bench, he would come on for Aguero.
Right.
I suspect.
Okay.
Sterling, might be a good shout.
Sebi's got 2 points because he's got Stones and Gundogan.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting 3, but he's got 2 out of 3 playing, which is an advantage for him.
Cancelo will come back in the next game, and he is a very attacking defender.
Willini's got 2 out of 3 as well. So many people have Gundogan in the league, it's insane.
Yeah.
But his team's looking interesting. He's got Madja. That was a good shout by him. I'll give him that.
Well, okay, let's see.
Ruben Diaz, Stones and good. Oh my God, he got lucky in the Pep rotate. I don't even look at Matt.
Having Diaz is not lucky. It is the guy who is picked more than any other City player apart from Edison. He's the obvious one. He to drop him is dangerous.
Have to say, this guy is unbelievable.
He's good at this, isn't he?
This Matt guy.
Yeah.
He's not even in the Thogden Thogdad league, but if he was, he'd be right up there.
Yeah.
He'd be right up there.
Join it.
He's left all 3 Leeds players he's got on the bench.
Yeah. That's very clever. I'm bringing back Bamford.
I've got one of them. I've got Dallas. And the reason I've got Dallas, it's like he has a double game week when he plays.
Yeah.
Because he gets clean sheets. He gets contributions.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's Leeds there for the taking because Calvin Phillips might be back. And they're playing Villa at home and they don't have Grealish.
Yeah.
So, proof is in the pudding. For you that started Leeds players, I think it's an interesting shout. Anyway, listen. Well, that's how his team is looking. He's got triple captain on Kane, another triple captain user.
Yeah,
not a surprise. Tell us, guys, in the comments, how have you done in terms of Pep Roulette for this first game? And also let us know, what is your team looking like? What changes have you made?
Yeah.
How many points do you reckon you get? Chris MD has kept Grealish in.
Right, I'm going to get some water. Do you want some water?
Yeah, top my water up a little bit.
Yeah. I can make some brews, but there'll be no milk.
Yeah, just top up the water, it's fine. Calvert-Lewin, Kane, Vardy, Gundogan, Fernandes, Grealish, El Ghazi. It's a weird double up on Villa. I wouldn't double up on Villa when, first of all, Grealish isn't playing and they might be out of form. He also doubled up on Chelsea defenders for Man United at home and Liverpool away. If that works, he's a genius. He's an absolute genius. And it's also a big differential because nobody is doing it. We've got Spencer FC, who's played his wild card this week, and he's brought in Jamie Vardy and Barnes. He's doubled up on Leicester after they lost in the Europa League and looked, in my opinion, terrible. I wouldn't have probably done that. He's got 3 Villa players when Villa are off form, I would say, in the Premier League. Again, if you've got your wild card, do what you want, but I wouldn't have done that. He's doubled up on Spurs, which I understand. I've done the same. Calvert-Lewin, I've got him. And John Stones, I've got him. But to have one player out of 3 for City, I know he's trying to be differential and all, but you can't miss out. When you've used your wild card and you've not gone City, that's crazy. He thinks City are going to drop off. He must do. But that's insane. Stump Peg, how's she looking? She's made 1 transfer, and she's captained Son. I think that's a pretty good decision. Captain West Brom and Fulham. Reed plays like a wing back, and he's a forward on Fantasy Premier League, so I don't really know why you would do that, in my opinion. But Son, Salah, Neto, Sterling, I get it. She's not done well on Pep Roulette in terms of Cancelo and Sterling, but she keeps fighting, and I'm sure she will be back. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, listen, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the second half. I don't know what's going to happen, but let us know in the comments below what you reckon will be the full-time score in this Man City game. We've got loads of games to come later. Let us know if you want an interesting relegation scrap West Brom Brighton stream. Would you guys like to see that? It would be one to do to follow the Bolton game, really. But it would be a bit of fun, wouldn't it? It would be a bit of fun. Sam Allardyce versus Graham Potter. Yeah, that would be an interesting game. These are the expected lineups. Anyway, listen, we're underway in the second half. We're going to get straight into it. Get your score predictions in. Remember, we're giving away a very significant figure of £42.50 to one of you who gets the score correct in the game right here, right there. Man City, West Ham. It's currently 1-1, but we have a big second half underway. We don't know what's going to happen in the second half. Would you like to see a Brighton West Brom stream whilst following the Bolton? Tell us in the comments.
Impressive was the attacking move, Steve, that led to the West Ham United equaliser.
Anyway, get your score predictions in. I want to see them flying through the chat if you want to win £42.50 today. I'll be DMing someone on Instagram that sends me proof that they got it correct. I get loads of DMs every time. We're nearly at 120,000 Instagram followers too, which, thank you for the support, by the way. We need about 3,000 more of you to go over there to follow me. But if we could get that, it would be incredible. Fernandinho driving with the ball. Out to Walker, that is, who's scuffed it there. He was going to cut in, but didn't in the end. Mahrez with a deep ball in. Wow, over everybody. Even Darren Randolph left out. A little bit too close for comfort. Some keepers would have gone out and just caught that. Gabriel Jesus, Bernardo Silva and Foden warming up on the sidelines for City. They are getting ready to come on. No Raheem Sterling. That's interesting. And yeah, this is a point. Foden came on in this reverse fixture earlier on in the season and scored. So it wouldn't surprise me if Foden comes on now and gets a goal. We know what Foden can do. We know the impact. He's one of the best super subs in the world to have under your belt, really. It's insane. Like, imagine just be able to throw on Phil Foden casually. That's unbelievable. Right. City on the ball here. Gundogan. Going to build something up for City. What do you think about Blackpool? There is a decent club. I'm pleased that they're in a more comfortable financial position now. Because I know they went through a lot of a difficult situation with the Oystons. Thank you, James Young, for the £2. Love your videos. What's your favourite lager? Thank you, James. My favourite lager is... I do love a Staropramen or a Prava Lager, but it's even better in Czech Republic. They're the biggest beer drinking country per person in the world. No one tops them. And you know why? Because their beer tastes so good. You will never have a better beer. Anyway, thank you for the donation. I've got Bernardo Silva captain on fantasy. Well, that hasn't gone to plan on the first game week, but it is a double game week, so don't worry. Great run from Lingard. He's gone down. I don't think he'll get a penalty, but it is a penalty call there. And the referee's given a free kick to City. But a few shouts for West Ham there. Penalty shouts. They won't give it. Thank you, Thogdad, for the waters. And the brewskis.
Right.
Look at this run from Lingard here, Dad.
Wow.
Looking for a little pen. It's light, but he's a lightweight player, and if there's contact... I got the ball. Fernandinho, great defending. Thank you, Dad.
It's a sort of fruity tea.
Yeah, I know. What do you think about Oldham? Well, you didn't do well. You haven't been great recently. You did get a draw against Tranmere, which ain't a bad result, but to lose 1-0 to Barrow at home, terrible. Scott Quigley to decide that. And we're playing Barrow today, and I watched the highlights. Barrow dominated.
Yeah, let us not speak too early. Obviously, the big story there is Ian Evatt, isn't it, Thea?
Yeah.
So Bolton's manager was poached from Barcelona. He got Barrow into the Football League and then he went to Bolton. So a lot of Barrow fans will be a little bit annoyed with him, and that will be the headline. But Bolton in great form. Absolutely top of the form tables in the 4th tier. Ooh, is Randolph injured? Oh my goodness. So the reserve keeper might be injured here, Thea. What do you think of that?
West Ham. What? West Ham's goalie's injured. Do they even have a keeper on the bench?
Well, I mean, you'd hope so. Or will it be one of those... Yeah, there we go.
Oh my God. They're warming up that West Ham fan again. Do you remember when he played last season?
A fan?
He's a West Ham fan, basically.
Right, is that right?
He's like a real, nowhere near the Premier League level goalkeeper.
That is fun.
But he once had an absolute masterclass of a game, and he's
Really?
and he's a massive boyhood West Ham fan.
That is hilarious.
And that's why he's good for the dressing room.
Really, yeah.
But it's an incredible story if we see him come on again. That West Ham
Amazing.
keeper. There was a story last season about him.
Right,
a
and
great
there
old
he is.
story, yeah.
He's getting ready.
If he comes, if Randolph generally is coming off, it could go two ways.
Yeah.
Masterclass or very wrong.
Oh, wow.
Right, and I'll be back for it. 1 sec, Dad.
Right, Thoggy is leaving the building. We have 50 minutes gone, and here we got a game on our hands, and who'd have thunk it? Man City 1, West Ham 1. We are on the brews. Let us know what you're drinking at the moment. Owen Doyle, is he good for Bolton? Absolutely he is. Thank you for the question. Oldham Athletic. Kevin De Bruyne running with the ball. That's a terrible pass. How many times have I said that in this game? And West Ham will break through Antonio up the left, and he's a strong lad. Holds on to the ball somehow. Beats his man. Beats Walker. Gets the cross in and wins a corner. My goodness. Are we about to see a big surprise here? I mean, Antonio. That is hilarious. It's almost like he loses the ball. Was that a trick, or was that just a random thing that we've just witnessed? Anyway, who knows? It is a corner to West Ham United. And the big lads are coming forward. Dawson's in there. Diop, Souček, Declan Rice, Antonio, Fornals. They're all in the box. And this could be an enormous story on our hands. The ball comes in. It's an outswinger. And it beats everybody. And West Ham retain possession. Soufal whips it back in. But it comes to nothing. Offside, but the referee says, just play on, lads. De Bruyne beats his man. Plays a pass. A De Bruyne pass. There's nobody within 30 yards of that. That is pretty poor from Kevin De Bruyne. Who is, by the way, one of my favourite players in the world. But, you know, he's just back from injury. He's not the usual Kevin De Bruyne. Lingardinho robbed on SofaScore. I completely agree with that. FPL code is SFICAD. No, young gamer, it's slightly wrong. SFACAD, SFICAD. If you want to join our Thogden Thogdad League, it is SFICAD, SFICAD. Villa versus Leeds prediction. I think that could be a high-scoring game. I'm going for Leeds. Well, okay, I'm going to go for Leeds 2-1 just to be safe. But it wouldn't surprise me if that's a 3-2 or a 3-1 to Leeds. And it's a shame Leeds don't have a double game week. Ooh, and Soufal. Whenever I see my FPL players go down, I get worried. Soufal gets stood on there, and I think he'll be all right. But that will hurt for a few minutes. And Soufal, I tell you what, he's a tough lad. And if he's wincing, it's because he's hurt. City 2-1, I agree with that. Leeds already had their double game week. Yes, they did. But it's a shame they don't have another one. And West Ham coming forward. And City trying to defend it. Zinchenko plays it out. A bit of up and under here. Declan Rice gets control of the ball. And West Ham will have possession up the left. Lingard calling for the ball. But it's going to go all the way back from West Ham. And we start again. Issa Diop. Soufal, who looks to have shaken off that knock. Do a prank, everyone is saying. What can we do? Let me know what we can do. I mean, we certainly need to get Thogdad in, don't we? First of all, I'm going to get Thogdad so we can see this game. So, all right, here comes City. De Bruyne, Fernandinho knocking on the door here. Walker can shoot from distance. Walker shoots, but it is well wide. It's 6 to 10 yards wide. Stop the fake scores. Do you reckon Leeds are safe? 100% they are safe. Who's going down in League 2? Thogden. We'll have to ask him when he gets back. All I'm looking at the moment is higher up the table because Bolton have gone from 20th all the way to near the playoff places. So if you're a Bolton Wanderers fan, you're quite positive at the moment, whereas earlier in the season it looked really, really dire. Declan Rice whips it in, caught by Edison. 55 minutes gone, and it remains 1-1. Right, so yep, Thogdad is over there. Everyone say hello to Thogdad. There he is. Look, I'm pointing at him. Zinchenko. Kevin De Bruyne, big chance. De Bruyne shoots from distance, and the shot is blocked very, very easily. And West Ham will come away. Lingard has it in a right wing position. He cuts inside. Could be dangerous. Lingard looks for the pass, but it's blocked. Zinchenko plays the ball to Torres, but he's pushed back. Nice ball, nice reverse pass from Torres. De Bruyne, nice pass to Fernandinho. Can City break? Not seen much of Gundogan. He's hiding a little bit. Fernandinho. City kind of jogging. I'd like to see more pace from them. More urgency. De Bruyne. Torres in a left wing position. Plays it to Zinchenko. Fernandinho. City, lots of passing, lots of possession. But what we need is a dangerous attack. Gundogan makes the move, doesn't get the ball. The only player in the box is Gundogan. Fernandinho, Zinchenko. West Ham keeping the shape, making it hard. Ferran Torres tries to beat his man on the left, and it's out for a throw-in. Now I'm wondering if in 5 minutes' time we're going to see a City substitution or two. Right, Aguero tries to force his way into... Oh my goodness, Kevin De Bruyne shoots, but there's no way you're going to get a good shot from that angle. And it's almost like Kevin De Bruyne is trying too hard. Thoughts on Marcus Maddison? I think he's a fine player and a very good interviewee as well. I'd like to... It's a shame that he's injured at the moment. And that forced me to play my wild card, along with other injuries to Grealish. And I've sorted out my Fantasy Premier League squad over the last couple of days. thoughts on Exeter? Well, a good friend of ours, Ryan, lives in Exeter. He's a massive fan. Hello to Ryan. He watches all of our streams. But my goodness, big chance here for West Ham. Into the box. Oh my, this is, at times it's like it's in slow motion. Pablo Fornals was given massive space. Oh, and here we go. De Bruyne up the left wing. It's 2 against 2. De Bruyne, he's into the box. De Bruyne can cross it. Nobody there. Nobody there. It just needed Aguero to be in the middle, to tap it in. If Sterling had been on the pitch, I get the feeling he would have been there. But Declan Rice brings it away. Jesse Lingard approaching the goal. Will he take on his man? He's got Stones in front of him. Jesse Lingard pushed away from the box. Lingard still has it. Good pass to Fornals if he's onside. Gundogan takes it off him and possibly fouled. Gundogan is saying that he's fouled. He looks a bit frustrated by the goings on today. Thogden and Thogdad for FIFA 22 commentators. That sounds like a great idea. Aguero is streaming. Interesting. Up the Ben Foster, absolutely, the cycling goalkeeper. West Ham coming forward, and Edison plucks it out of the air. And yeah, I have to remind you, we need to get Theo up to 492,000 subs. He's on 491 at the moment. And
Right, I'm back. We've got... I have to say, I only heard the chants that you were talking about, but it sounded like such a Raheem Sterling type of finish.
And that's exactly what I said. It was a tap-in for someone. If Sterling was on the pitch, that's a goal to him. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. No.
Pogba's move!
Yeah.
Off screen.
No, he's on screen. Look.
Oh, yeah, he is. So you were trying to prank me that?
No, that's just... I actually wanted Thogdad to see the action.
Oh.
He loves football. Fernandinho.
Go on, Dad.
Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah. Ferran Torres into the area. Shoots! Oh, good defending there.
By Ben Johnson.
Good defending.
Thogdad's got the no milk brews. We've
It's sort of, it's like a raspberry brew or something, you know, green tea with raspberry.
it's alright actually, it's not too
Is
bad.
it alright? Yeah. It's like being in Russia, isn't it?
Some honey in it.
Oh, that's a good shout. I put some sugar in yours.
Good.
Look at De Bruyne here. Look at this chance there. So De Bruyne rushing up the left wing. You just need Sterling in the middle. Look.
You just need
You know Sterling. You know Sterling is there. And Aguero's like, oh, I came to the near post, to the...
Aguero's thinking, the old me would have made that run.
Jesus is on for Aguero. Jesus is on. Any of you with Jesus in your FPL, which is not many people, he is on the football pitch right
There's
now.
no reason to have Jesus.
But
you know what? Wouldn't surprise me if he scores. He did
Yeah.
the same thing in the last game. We were watching the Champions League.
Absolutely. Fernandinho has been quite involved. Fernandinho coming forward. Walker. Ooh, I
Keeps
thought he was
thinking
going to
about
take a
shot.
shot.
He always does that.
He loves
yeah.
it, doesn't he?
Mahrez,
Walker.
tightly marked by Ben Johnson.
Fernandinho. Surely not. Fernandinho.
Look for a ball to Mahrez, but
Looking for Mahrez.
yeah. Now West Ham are back on the ball. After
Certainly.
intercepting the pass, and they go back to Cresswell, who go long.
What do you think of Aguero's performance today, Theo?
Terrible.
Yeah.
Not running into the right positions, not showing much of the ball.
Nothing there.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing there from Aguero today, which is a shame.
Not adding anything to the game.
Yeah.
Not creating.
Would you say time to go?
Time to go. Time to go. I see a lot more in Jesus and Sterling
Yeah.
in that role.
Right, Torres.
It's a shame, but when it's time to go, it's time to go. He's been a legend
Yeah.
for Man City, but
Yeah, he has.
he's not the same player anymore.
He's done a decade there.
He has.
Time to go to the
Time
Spanish
to go.
League.
Maybe a little ceremony with the fans at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my
In
goodness, Antonio's coming forward.
Heads the ball, tackled by Walker.
Well done, Walker. Just got
I get why Walker plays in this fixture.
Yeah.
He neutralises Antonio in terms of a beast in defence.
Absolutely. Andrew, is Lingard playing? Yes, Jesse Lingard is playing, and he got an assist. He's now got 3 goals and 2 assists in 5 games. And there's been a goal over at the Bournemouth game, Theo.
Bournemouth have scored it. And that's against the odds. So
Wow.
anyone with a Bournemouth bet on, you're cashing in.
Wow. Theo's spoken. Gundogan,
Yes.
a rare touch. What
It's
can
interesting.
he do?
Yeah, it's a good game, that. It's usually a Premier League game, that.
Yeah, it really is, Theo. Right, here comes City again.
Kyle Walker. On the
Gundogan,
ball.
shoot.
Into Gundogan. Lays it off.
Oh, bit heavy. Jesus.
Mahrez goes back to Fernandinho. Into Zinchenko-Zinchenski. City looking for a winner here.
They certainly are.
They usually find it. I mean, look at their record. I mean, what are they unbeaten now, Dad? How many games?
Oh, they've won, what, 19 in a row, I think it is? Absolutely, 18 or 19.
This could be 20.
Amazing.
This could be 20.
19 or 20, I forget exactly.
Yeah.
Someone tell us
Either
in
way,
the comments.
you get the idea. You know, you get the idea.
A lot of games of football.
Yeah. And how many are they unbeaten? 25?
Something like that.
Or even more?
Something like that. Now City, Mahrez coming up the right. Plays it back.
Mets came back to win 2-1. Nice.
Mahrez, take him on. We know you're capable of it.
This will be 20, apparently.
But West Ham, they are obviously back in numbers. All of those bodies taking the shape. Half the number of passes to West Ham. We expected that. The final third, the tilt is absolutely in favour of Man City. And again, we expected that. But the score remains 1-1.
Yeah.
And we need... Oh, good work there. Good work from Lingard. Fornals. Antonio. Oh, Lingard. Look for the pass. Oh,
Blocked.
my goodness. Soufal was in there. If Lingard could have just found him. But here comes De Bruyne. Looks to make one of his trademark pings.
Yeah.
Plays it to Gundogan, who goes into the West Ham area. Bit of an overlap. Walker. Great pass. Jesus.
I think he's on
Who's
side.
in the middle? Who's in the middle?
He's just on the right, so he
Get
doesn't
it.
have a direct shot on goal.
He falls down in the area.
But he's still on the ball.
Oh, he gets up.
And offside is
Offside.
given anyway. Very delayed.
Very, very
It's like they
delayed.
wait for a goal to go in so they can make some controversial decision. I don't like how the offside. I don't know if it's a new rule.
Ooh, yes,
he
he
might
is.
be on.
He's just off. He's just off.
Maybe his body, but his feet were on.
He just tries to curve his run and
Nearly
yeah,
perfect.
He's off. He's off. Yeah,
He did bend his run.
he did, but not
Son
enough.
of a good striker.
Ferran is off and Phil Foden is on. My favourite young player. Let's see if we can get a bit of Phil
Yeah.
Foden magic in these 25 minutes. And if you're a West Ham defender, you're thinking, oh no, sure
Ferran
not.
Torres proving why he's not an incredible Premier League. Well,
Yeah.
not yet. He's
Yeah,
he's low on the Pep rotation. He doesn't get much game time in the Prem.
no.
He does impress in the Champions League and other cups he'll play.
What do you think of Phil Foden's trim?
It's simple. You got to like
Simples.
it. Got to like it, right?
Yeah, it's all right.
That's probably what you had back in the day.
Yeah, simples. Reminds me of the film Dumb and Dumber, if anyone's seen that. That's who Phil Foden reminds me of. If you look at the movie poster for Dumb and Dumber, which is, by the way, is a funny film from way, way, way back in the day. Come on, Phil Foden. Absolutely. Let's see what he can do.
Lucas Alonso, thanks to 5 Canadian. Come on, you Spurs.
Well, a very big game week for Spurs.
Yeah.
Very, very big. Burnley and Fulham.
I've risked
mean-
it all on them too.
Yeah, a lot of people have. It's not going to be as easy as people think. De Bruyne.
If Antonio can score away at Man City, Kane can score against Burnley at home.
Walker's going to ping it in. Who's in the middle? Oh, too easy
Oh,
for West Ham.
excuse me.
Mahrez. There was a handball.
Phil is the best youngster in the Prem, says Jit. Do you
And-
agree, Dad?
And he's right.
Seriously?
He's absolutely right all day long. He's a very special...
Better than Saka?
Better than Saka, yes. Yes,
It's a tough
definitely.
question.
Definitely better than Saka.
Saka's special.
Saka's a very good footballer. And, the debate is who's the second best young player in the Premiership.
What? Third, you mean?
No, Foden is number
Obviously,
one.
it's Saka.
Possibly, yeah.
Who's
Who else is in there? You've got the Smith Rowe and
Greenwood.
the Martinelli's, Greenwood, who's not really
Yeah,
performed this
dropped
season.
off a bit.
Who else have we got to talk about?
I don't know if Mount is young enough to be in that
No,
contention.
I think you've got to say 21 or younger, don't you?
Yeah. Eze's in there.
Eze is. He's a talent. Oh,
Having said that, I think Eze's the same age as Mount. Like,
right.
it's just
And
mentality.
That
Joe
is
Serry, thanks for £2. Thoughts on Spurs recently?
poor, very poor.
But I think they'll change it round. It's why I signed Son and Kane on fantasy.
yeah.
They look good in Europa League. Dele Alli and Gareth Bale
Well,
could come into the team.
I want Gareth Bale to start. I think he should start. I think he's earned it.
Yeah.
Right, Ruben Diaz in the middle. Oh, not a million
Imagine a
miles away.
front four of Dele Alli and then Kane
I know.
with Son and Bale.
Yeah.
Surely that's what they're going to go for.
Kevin De Bruyne. Don't give him an
Højbjerg
inch.
and Ndombele.
Zinchenko's. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot.
Sir Squaddy, thank you for the £2. Guys, do not remember
Mahrez.
subscription to join. We do.
Goal. Stones.
What did I say to you?
Yeah.
What did I say to you
Yeah,
at half time?
You did, yeah.
I said, TikTok it.
You did.
TikTok it.
You said it. You said it at half time.
John Stones has scored a second half goal to make it 2-1. That's the weirdest thing in the world.
I know.
I sensed a John Stones goal
You
and it's
did.
happened.
You did. Somebody clipped
Wow.
that. Somebody clipped
Wow. I wonder what odds you would have got on that.
that. You did. You said it at half time. So if anyone wants to clip it, go to the 15 minutes of half time.
I'm actually surprised.
I know.
It's actually happened.
What's that? Is that his third goal of the season? Let me check.
I think it is. Yeah, and he got 2 in one
I know
game.
he did.
Bloody hell.
Onside.
Bloody hell. And Mahrez will
Mahrez.
get the assist. Lays it off to John
Oh,
Stones.
Gundogan was
Brilliant.
waiting. Gundogan was
And
waiting.
FPL fans are delighted again.
If you got Stones,
Yeah. Well, I do have Stones.
you've got Stones.
A lot of
yeah.
people do.
Yeah, a lot of people got Stones.
And
or
you'll be
Diaz.
gutted because your differential of
Yeah, I
Diaz's
know,
goal
I
has
know.
now been
Whatever.
it's now been neutralised by the Stones finish.
And Mahrez.
By the way, the centre backs are turning up today, not Aguero.
Yeah.
It's a sign.
Yeah.
I'm delighted. I needed that.
This is why people have 3 City, because
Yeah.
you spread it around. Some lucky people have got those 2. So a lot of people got Cancelo, but he'll come back and score in the next game.
For sure. But here come West Ham.
Here come West Ham.
Good
Whoa.
run from Jesse.
Jesse's getting stuck
Walker, good tackle, but he goes
in.
down.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I think City will win this 2-1. I can't believe I got that. It'll be a race for whoever can
3-1.
bang a TikTok first.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, we have a game on here. West Ham have not given up.
Yeah.
They've turned up to the races. They really have. They've scored a goal, and not many people can say that when they play Man City this season.
I know.
Yeah.
Good point, Dad. And tell you what, the centre backs again.
Yeah, I know.
We
I
saw
know.
John Stones being, going up for the header when Ruben Diaz got the goal as well.
Yes.
They've been the biggest threats today going forward.
Absolutely.
Good
Absolutely.
creativity there from Mahrez.
Yeah.
He was quiet in the first half as well, but Mahrez, I tell you what, John Stones for a centre back, that was a good finish.
He's in the right place. The key is he's in the right place. The thing
It was
is,
a low and hard shot at
Yeah.
goal.
The
You
thing
wouldn't
is,
expect
if you look at that again, you've got 2 players. One of them was going to get it. One was John Stones. The other one was Ilkay Gundogan.
Yeah.
One of them was going to tap it in.
Thank you, pie face lover. Crazy name.
Hey.
£5. Mount is better than Saka because of his work rate. The man doesn't stop running.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Mount, though, he's...
But Saka's special.
Yeah, we're just
and
talking
younger.
about under 21s.
Yeah. The White Jamaica, thanks for £2. Heard what's happened at Ipswich Town recently.
Bit of a mess, is it?
Really?
I think so, yeah.
That's a shame.
West Ham coming forward. They pumped into the area, and it will come to
nothing. What a game.
And knowing City, there's going to be a third. They're going to look for a third.
They will, yeah.
And I think we've put our finger on it. The thing about City is that the goal threats come from all over the place.
Yeah.
So if you focus on, say, Kevin De Bruyne and Jesus, then Stones and Diaz will pop up to score.
Right.
Or Gundogan or Mahrez. Everyone on this pitch, except maybe Zinchenko, he's not scored this season. Everyone else has scored,
I know.
apart from obviously
By the
Ederson.
way, even Gundogan, he had that incredible run.
Yeah.
And look at him, he's playing like an attacking midfielder.
In fact, sorry,
Bruyne is the one further back.
apart from Aguero and Zinchenko.
But yeah, no, to be fair, Zinchenko's had a few assists and Aguero just hasn't played.
No, he hasn't, Theo.
Really hasn't?
Not in the league.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's capable of.
Yeah, he looks like he can.
Yeah. So it's like...
It's like with Cancelo, you watch him play and you think, oh, he's going to get loads of contributions. And he does. He's
Yeah.
starting to hit now, but
Yeah.
at first he got a little bit unlucky. Same with Zinchenko.
Yes.
He's a little bit more defensive-minded than Cancelo, for example, but you need a fullback like that.
Yes. Absolutely, Theo. A very good point. Well made. Man of the match so
A lot of
far.
angry top 6 clubs in the comments.
Yeah.
Hating on City, I've realised.
Right. Well, you've got to admire
You got,
City.
yeah, I know they got
You know.
people are talking about the oil money and stuff, but
Oh, come on. There's lots. It's the way of the world, isn't it?
I'm not having that from a Chelsea fan who's got a Abramovich.
Yeah, exactly.
They've had a lot of money pumped
Exactly.
in. Think Abramovich does it for a profit?
No, I don't think he does. Originally, it was to make his name, so he made...
I know that originally,
You
but
know,
now he bought it for 200 million. It's now worth billions.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Look,
When he sells, he's made a lot.
A lot of people thought he was a right mug. But yeah, you could sell it for, you'd like to think, $1 billion plus.
Yeah. The situation they're in right now.
Yeah. The only problem is I think they need a bigger, well, they do need a bigger ground. You'd imagine if they had a purpose-built 60,000 capacity stadium, which they don't have. You know, West Ham have got it, Arsenal have got it, Tottenham have got it. That's where Chelsea lose out.
You reminded me.
And that is a pretty... Oh, my goodness. I was going to say it's a poor free kick. Lingard pings it in and Ederson takes it superbly. It was one of those floaters. Oh, he's done a floater. Name the film. Ederson plucks it out of the air under pressure from that man, Craig Dawson. And you don't want that big lad, the ex-Bolton lad, Craig Dawson, doing that. The Rochdale boy. If you're from Rochdale, you rock hard. Ederson is down, Theo.
Really?
Ederson is down.
Hey, you can't even trust in Ederson to start.
Wow. Wow. That is amazing. Do you know any backup City goalkeepers there? Well, obviously Zach Stefan and James Trafford. Get James Trafford on.
Oh, yeah. James Big Traff. I don't know.
Hey.
Well, they'll bring on Stefan.
Stefan, yeah. I hope Ederson's
Or Scott
all right.
Carson.
Yeah.
But then it's James Trafford in the list.
I think Ederson, he got up so high, just landed really heavily. Look at the tattoos on him.
I know.
Tattoos everywhere. Dog, Foggo, something. What a name, what a guy. £3.99. Thanks for the dono, mate. That is
Appreciate donations, guys. Lingard, brilliant, but what's the point when they're losing? No, well, you know what? He's showing fight to get back into it. When Lingard's on the ball, he's been driving, confident, you know. It's been good to see.
Yeah. They're lining up in the middle. Look, they're all in there. In fact, Jesus is the one who's not in position to score.
I wonder what the odds for a 2-2 full time. Probably very good.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on that.
Really? You wouldn't bet on that?
I'd 2-1 or 3-1 here. But there
Thanks
again,
for 3,000 likes, guys.
yeah, Stones is loving it.
Now we just need to get to 492k. I don't know how far off we are, but we still are doing a £42.50 giveaway to somebody that likes this stream, subscribes to the Thogden channel, and comments down below the full-time score in the Man City West Ham game. If you get it right, you win the money. Could be 2-2, could be 3-1 City. They love to go for a third, but will it open it up for West Ham? Comment down below now. Make sure you subscribed, and yeah.
491,000. Come on, lads and lasses. Everyone press the subscribe button.
Yep.
Let's get him to 492.
Let's do it.
The road to 500,000. We hope to hit 500,000 by my birthday. Dog Foggo something.
By the way, we are moments away from getting it
Are
up.
we?
Keep it up.
Are we? We're gonna hit it, lads and lasses. We're gonna hit it.
Get ready. Get ready.
Don't go
Get ready.
anywhere.
8k subs away from 500,000. We're about to get there.
We're gonna hit it. Show me the money. Show me the money.
Boom!
Brilliant. Thank you.
8,000 subscribers away from 500,000.
Wow.
We're
Just
getting
wow.
there, Thogdad. We're
Just
getting there,
wow.
lad. We're getting there.
Just wow. That's all I can say.
Who'd
Absolutely.
have thought? Who'd have thought?
Who'd
man?
have thunk it? Not me.
We've gone round the long way, but we're getting there, boys. We're getting there.
Boys and girls, lads and lasses. All we need now is a Bolton win. But
Yeah.
here. Oh, West Ham, you can't lose the
Thank
ball
you,
like
Crystal
that.
Feast, for the £2. Hi, you two legends. Thoughts on Blackburn?
Cheers, Crystal.
Doing well. Harvey Elliott's a baller. You got some good players this
Foden,
season.
De Bruyne. This is dangerous.
Sir Squaddy,
Mahrez.
£4.
Give it to Gundogan. Come on.
We do have an option for membership, Sir Swaddy. You have to go onto our channel on Safari or on your laptop, scroll across, like, you know, it says home, it says videos, go across to membership, and then you can join the TDL and you get the Warnock notification. That's when we know you're TDL.
Yeah, membership really helps the channel.
Yeah.
It allows Theo to treat this as his job, which is nice.
And you get the custom emojis and the gold
Yeah,
name
you
runs
get all of
on
that.
on the stream.
Absolutely. Okay, so...
Will you be streaming United Chelsea? We will be. We will be. It's going to be an exciting game. I'm looking forward to that.
Absolutely, that will be a ding-dang-do.
Yeah. Certainly will be, Thogdad.
Thank you,
Welcome,
Crystal.
Crystal Feast.
Hey.
Welcome, Crystal Feast, to the TDL. Now, wait for it. Wait
Yeah.
for it. Well, the moment you see Warnock, we welcome Crystal Feast. That's a little giveaway that there's a new TDL member in the room, all right?
Brilliant.
Oh. Hey, Crystal Feast. Warnock, look at him.
Warnock is loving it.
We even got
Absolutely.
CFC Reed. CFC, welcome. The Warnock. Welcome. We got another member, Dad.
Brilliant. Thank you very
Double
much.
member.
Thank
Double
you,
member.
Crystal. Yeah, superb.
Could it be a triple?
Oh,
Could it be a triple?
Big chance.
Mahrez blocked.
Gundogan.
Shoot.
Your man. Shoot.
Your man.
No space.
Ah. We've got another. It's a triple.
Wow.
It's a triple.
Amazing.
Josh Wiles, welcome to the TDL. Wait for it. It's a triple. Can we confirm it? VAR is... It's taken to VAR, Dad.
Yeah, we've not had it in a Josh Weil, have we?
Oh, yeah. I see what you did there.
You like that.
Clever Thogdad.
You like that.
Way! It's a triple.
He's loving it.
It's confirmed.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. You
loving
also
it.
get custom emojis. So,
Yeah.
I see you, CFC Reed, using the new emojis in the chat already.
Right. Come on, Gundogan. Give me some points.
Well, the way he's playing, he might do.
Shoot. Oh.
And the Ukrainian De Bruyne. Mahrez.
And that will be a corner to Manchester City. Hopefully Ruben Diaz gets in the middle. Bang!
Bang! Or
Thogdad
stones.
bullet
I
header.
wouldn't mind a little stonesy,
Yeah. Yeah, Souček gets the block. Yep,
79th
Mahrez.
minute, Mahrez is in a little bit of pain there.
Yeah, looks like toothache. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, what's going on? Got to see a dentist when the lockdown's finished.
No Maddison for Bolton.
What? Come on, Ruben.
That's a shame.
Foden crosses it. Wow, Stones, what a header there. Did you see that?
No, I need to check the Bolton lineup.
Foden. And, Lingard. Wow. Oh, De Bruyne, nice feet. Jaden, Pierre, you must be French. Guys, what do you think about...
No Maddison. Maddison's not even on the bench, Dad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we know all about Philip McCracken. What a player he is. Cheers, mate.
Declan John, Kieran Lee, Affeline, Baptiste, Isgrove, Sarcevic, Doyle, Santos,
Wow.
Williams, Jones, Gilks. It's not bad.
Is he falling out with the manager or what?
No, clearly not. He's,
No? Injured?
I can't tell, Dad. I really can't tell.
Wow. That is a shame. Score prediction, Newcastle Wolves. Mine is 1-1. Hard to call that. Wolves have been good recently. I think I've gone for 2-1 to Wolves. Although Newcastle on their day, capable of winning that. They pick up a win, don't they, every third game. But if Newcastle lose and Fulham win, my goodness, Newcastle drop into the bottom three. And it will be a very depressing evening on
Cheers, Jaden.
in Newcastle. Here comes Mahrez.
Right, we're in the 80th minute
Nice
now.
feet from Mahrez. He tries to feed through.
Thank you,
Jesus.
Feastiola, for the £5. When's Thogdad going to do more football historical content on his channel? Good
Ooh,
question.
Good shout.
Good question.
We need to get my account up and running again.
Yeah, we do.
That is
Dog
true.
Foggo something. Thanks for the 79p. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Dog Foggo. A legend. Right, will there be a late twist in this game? West Ham playing it from the back. Overall, they've been all right. As we knew City would have more possession, more shots, more possession in dangerous areas. That's all happened. But it's still only 2-1. And, that ball nearly goes to Fornals.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's going to be a late substitution.
Ben Rama is coming on for West Ham here.
Wow. Very big shout. Zinchenko.
Could he be the man to make it 2-2 with about 10 minutes left?
He's done a lot of work today. My
He's been
goodness,
alright.
he makes a difference. Look at that. Look how many yards he gains just there.
Not bad at all. Gundogan.
Gundogan keeps it simple.
Phil Foden.
Foden.
Take on his man. Good tackle
And
from
wins
Kuthal.
a corner.
Kuthal's had a lot of battles this year in the Prem. Having to come up against some of the most elite athletes in football. He's done a good job.
He's done great this season. Absolutely fantastic. Right.
These early kickoffs are tiring because you're half asleep in the first half. But now we're in our motion.
Yeah.
I woke up Thogdad today. I had to wake you up. It's usually the other way around with a coffee as
that's
well.
nice,
It's all right,
that,
yeah.
Oh my
Punched
goodness.
out by Randolph.
Where's that gone?
Mason, thanks for £5, mate.
Ruben. And Mahrez keeps it. Keeps the possession.
Oh,
Beautiful
good bit of
turn.
skill. Good bit of skill.
Mahrez plays it back.
Thank you, Squaddy, for the £3. Could someone post membership link? Can't find it.
Ooh.
Yeah, if someone slaps in the chat for Han, you can sort him out. That'll be perfect.
Thank you. But you just go into your YouTube and become a member, is there, isn't it? Oh, that's terrible
There is a
from
link for
Edison. Terrible.
Antonio holding it up.
Oh, but they win it back
Tackled.
straight away within seconds.
Now City could counter and kill
Dangerous.
this
Come
game
on,
off.
Gundogan. Come on.
Gundogan could
Need
be the
you
man
to do
to do
something.
it.
Need you to do something. Oh, he's fouled.
There will be a free kick if
Play
need
on.
be.
Oh,
He could score from it as well. We've seen Gundogan score from there before, haven't we, Dad?
we certainly have there. We certainly have.
Someone reckons in the chat there'll be a late winner. Very...
There might be a late
Well,
City
it
goal.
won't be a winner because
Yeah. Well,
it's either 3-1 or 2-2.
yeah.
At 3-1, I wouldn't call a win. Well,
No, it's not. I mean,
It's not really a winner.
It's not really a winner, but it is because
it's a
they're not coming back from 3-1.
it's a misery compiler.
Yeah. Gundogan.
Oh, Gundogan. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Good play from Dawson, the ex-Bolton lad
yeah.
from
He
Rochdale.
reads the game so well. Do you like that West Ham kit? I think it's beautiful.
It's nice.
The away
It's
kit,
lovely thing.
black and gold.
Yeah.
Really nice.
No, if I was a happy hammer, I'd have that shirt for sure.
Well, you'd definitely be happy with the way West Ham are playing this
Yeah,
season.
you
A
would.
2-1 loss away at Man City is a very good result.
It certainly is.
Overall.
Yeah. And they're making a mistake with the numbers here. Michail Antonio, he's got his goal, he's got his tap in, he's gone off. And it's just tiredness, I think. And on comes Jared Bowen.
Ben Johnson, right? So a little bit more attacking for West Ham
Yeah,
in the last moments
Ben
of this
Rama.
game. Which could open things up for City if they're going a little bit more attacking.
Zinchenko.
So we'll find out if that's the case.
Jesus.
Jesus on the ball.
Oh, and that will be a goal kick to West Ham United. Jesus, a late substitution, hasn't really done much yet. But Bowen and Ben Rama, two
Yeah.
players that I rate very highly.
No, good subs to have.
Probably, 6 minutes left of regular time, maybe 3 or 4 minutes of extra time. So about 9 or 10 minutes for West Ham to create a big chance. Will it happen? And if so, will they
There's always
put
a
it
chance.
away?
There's always a chance.
Offside. Bowen, come on. That's more like Jim Bowen.
There we go. So Squaddy Jacobs found his way to become a member.
Squaddy is a member.
Legend himself.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And honestly, Jared Bowen just falling asleep there because
Yeah.
he was miles offside.
Welcome to the TDL. Loads of new members today. I really appreciate the support.
Yeah, it is superb.
Thank you, Oliver, for the £5. I think Henderson will be fit for the Euros. I think he'll be back for the Euros, yes. And
Yeah.
it's important we have him in a midfield with Declan Rice, who's playing today,
Jesus.
who just tackled Jesus brilliantly.
That's sloppy
Beast.
from Jesus.
Great from Declan Rice.
It is.
He's
But
asking his teammates, we need some options.
But Jesus might have should have put a sign up saying what he was going to do there. It's
Yeah.
obvious what was going to happen. And that was going to end with Declan Rice dispossessing him. Jesus, I'm sorry. You upgrade from Jesus. Sell him on.
Haaland in the summer.
Yeah. That's what they need. That's what they need to do.
They do have a big budget because they didn't
do.
even invest in January.
The oil price is going up, so
Yeah.
invest.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, it's up to about 67 a barrel, I think. Last time I looked.
They'll be loving life then, eh?
Oh, here.
Great work with Ben Rama and Lingard.
Lingard
gets a free kick,
That
and this
could
is
be
a
yellow
moment.
card.
Thank you, Crystal Feast, for £5. I'm on the old speckled end tonight as I can't drink now due to I've finished my painkillers due to having a tooth pulled out.
Oh, Crystal, that's
Can
got to
feel
help.
that from here, mate. Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
absolutely.
Hope you're right. Well, enjoy a beer later, but it's best you stay off it now.
Yeah.
Could end badly. But
Right, here
goes
could
on.
be the chance. A set piece given away by Fernandinho, who also earned himself a yellow card. Dawson's in the centre, Souček, Rice. You've got a lot of big lads in there. Diop at the back. Who's this going to go to? Who's going to take it? Right, here we go.
Cresswell
Oh,
headed away.
good delivery.
Foden on the ball. Looking to drive.
Oh,
wow.
it's fouled.
Wow. That was...
That is agricultural
That was
from
crazy.
Fornals.
It certainly was, Dad, yeah.
Yeah, that is always just a little bit too much physicality there. And another 30 seconds goes down the pan for West Ham.
Yeah.
Bowen presses the keeper, which is a sensible thing to do because Edison does like the occasional silly mistake. Press him, Bowen. Press him, press him, press him, press him.
It's hard to actually cast your mind back and remember when this team was being questioned.
Oh, offside against City. And West Ham have a chance to pump the ball up front.
Good opportunity, yeah.
They decide to work it up rather than pump it up.
Ben Rama.
Good work from Stones. Thank you, CFC Reed, who says, CFC, good luck to Chelsea this weekend.
Yeah,
Who
good
they
luck.
playing Man United.
Difficult game. We did our Premier League predictions. It's nearly at 90,000 views. Go check out what we reckon for all the 17 games.
Wow.
Over the double game week. Very exciting Premier League predictions with Chelsea. Rory, what a guy.
Brilliant. What a geese. Okay, Zinchenski wins it back. But West Ham have possession again through Diop.
Certainly.
Into the 88th minute. I think City might be making a late substitution. Maybe Cancelo will come on and get me an extra point. I don't know. Benrahma loses it to KDB. You should not do that. But KDB cannot get the ball out of his feet. And here will be...
Rodri
comes on.
Rodri comes on. James, thanks for £2. You guys going to do West Brom, Brighton, Bolton? Oh, no. Oh, we might do it. We might just watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Hugh Norris, thanks for £2. We will be streaming quite a few games tomorrow. We might do a double tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we might just enjoy the sun, watch the Bolton game, and
yes.
crack back open a beer. You know, just enjoy the rest of today.
Absolutely.
And then we might do it. We'll definitely do a double stream for you guys tomorrow.
Ooh.
Zenit 0, Rostov 1.
Ooh.
That's Rostov are a decent side.
Yeah, that's not too good.
There'll be fans of that, won't there?
Yeah, I assume so, yeah. I assume there will be. Rostov-na-Donu. Zenit 0, Rostov 1. The плохой новости.
Lovely stuff.
Here comes Jesse Lingard. One last chance for West Ham. Whipped into the middle. Stones deals with it. Good work from Stornsey.
What's the weather today here?
The weather, I'm sure it is quite a nice
12
day in London. 12 degrees and sunny. I'm going to go for my walk.
Same.
Onto the heath. You're going to go for a walk?
Yeah. I'm back for the bowl.
I might have something to eat first. Oh, have to be a quick walk then.
Lingard on the ball. Over to Declan Rice.
Thogden is tired. Are you tired, Thea? You have a big night last night?
It was quite a big one.
Yeah.
West Ham on the ball. You know what? The sun is actually tiring me. It's just beaming right outside right now.
Diop.
I just can't wait to get out there and just...
Whip it in. Oh, good work there from Zinchenko. I think has been really good today. Kufal was trying to, or Sufal, trying to get the ball whipped in. We are now into injury time, of which there will be 4 minutes.
Yep.
4 more minutes. What's going to happen? Wow, it's a corner. I thought I'd gone off for a throw-in.
Travis Berger, thanks for £5. Great name. Hi, lads. Is the membership a once-off payment or is it weekly?
Is it monthly?
It's monthly, but you can choose when you do it.
Ball comes in.
And thank you, CFC Reed, for the £2. Can I be a mod? I'll sort you out, mate. And Jaden, thanks for £5. Who are you guys backing for the match, Goldbridge or Rory? I settled for a draw on my predictions, but I'm going to go... If anyone's going to win, it's going to be Rory.
Yeah, nice
because
work.
I know this fixture has been won by United 3 times in a row, but before that, the Chelsea record was unbelievable. Foden, great one. He's completely got through Kufal, but Kufal has done well. Foden was off balance, and he made the most of that.
Good pace, but good defending.
We're going to bloody choke. Finley, who do you support? And give your score predictions in the comments, guys, for Chelsea United. It's going to be a cracker of a game. Make sure you watch us go into depth about that game and our Prem predictions on our channel we posted yesterday.
Absolutely, yes. Everyone watch Premier League predictions with Chelsea Rory, the YouTuber and actor.
I think after this, Thogdad's whipping up a bit of a fry-up, eh?
Have we got any eggs and... Have we got anything to fry up?
No, that's true, we don't. We don't even have milk, to be honest.
I can make daddy pasta. Thog daddy pasta. Shall I do that?
Yeah.
Man of the match, John Storms. The man he's from Barnsley, isn't he, from memory? Is that right? Yeah, he's born in Barnsley. Came from Everton for 50 million quid. He's 26 years old. He's got 39 caps for England. Hopefully many more to come. One last chance. Edison catches.
Not one last chance.
And it's a free kick.
There's about two and a bit minutes left.
There won't be another chance.
Okay, it's a big statement.
It's a
big statement from Thogdad. We'll find out if it is true. Imagine Stone scored a second.
Suchek.
Oh, he was looking for a pen, wasn't he?
No.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Edison, good hands though. Good hands.
If Suchek goes down, he's hurt. That's how I see it.
Oh, big shout. Will you stream Liverpool tomorrow, Theo?
Bolton game prediction, we're going to win. We're going to win. I'm so confident.
That is an enormous statement that Thogden has just made. He says Bolton are going to win.
Yeah.
They should.
We don't have Madison, but, you know, still, I back us.
Yeah. Did Kevin De Bruyne look good today? He looked a bit rusty to me, to be quite honest.
Really?
He got his assist, and that was a brilliant, typical Kevin De Bruyne assist. It was a whipped cross. But apart from that, I thought he looked a bit rusty.
Really?
Yeah, I thought so. You know, it's not prime Kevin De Bruyne, but having said that, City have they've won. Yeah, let's say they're going to win this 2-1. So overall, as a team, Pep will be very, very happy. Ooh, Fernandinho. I thought he'd been booked already.
Really? Really?
Wow, so that's his first. Yeah, I thought they booked him earlier, but obviously not. Okay, West Ham are going to whip it in the 94th minute. What will this come to? The answer is
Nothing by the looks of it.
headed out.
Nothing.
But they still have possession. They still have possession. Jaylings. That's a good one.
Antonio! Oh my God,
Whoa.
Souček was nearly... Was that Souček? I don't even know. Someone was nearly at the back post to...
Antonio's gone off, so whoa. Wow.
Souček was nearly at the back post to make it 2-2.
That is an enormous chance. Great ball, yeah, from Jesse. Onside.
Isn't it something about Souček? He's always there. He's always there.
Wow. In fact, was it Diop who got the header? I think that is Diop. Yes, it was Diop, the big number 23. Just can't get it on target. He's got his head in his hands. He's lying on the floor. He knows that was his chance to be a hero.
Definitely.
But that will be it. The whistle will blow now. Manchester
what, West Ham
City
had their
2,
moments.
West Ham
Good game of
1.
football, lads.
A good game
game.
of association football.
Great stream, really enjoyed it, and we will be back live again tomorrow. All I can say is up the Bolton, follow the game very, very... well, get your alerts on for Bolton, because it could be limbs in the household. Zach Boyd, thanks for £2. And yeah, good luck getting that what's it called, that TikTok. Hopefully it bangs. Hopefully let's see my For You page. Anyway, right. We'll see you all very soon. Take care, and have a good one.
Yeah, all right. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. We'll be live again. Crawley being Exeter. I think that's a late winner too.
Wow.
Big for them.
Big shot.
Right. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.